Welcome to Legends on Paper. I'm Rabbit Hunter, and tonight we are continuing with the Assassin's Knot. As we go along tonight, we have with us Matt.
Yes.
Postal Mike, Camille, and Uncle Mike. Tonight. Where's my thing? Well,
how should I know?
I was gonna show the module anyway.
And we're here with
I misplaced it because I was probably doing something.
And he's
with it.
Rabbit.
And we have Rabbit.
Yeah, Rabbit.
So we continue along in Garrotten. We have last session. The group split up a bit with Dal going to meet with Harper, the priest, the high priest of the Church of Offspring, and we had an appointment with him, getting into an unusual conversation that seems to be kind of cyclical, not really going anywhere, but we'll get back to that in just a minute. The rest of the group, as I recall, Polaris was still at the inn, correct?
Actually,
No, I think Polaris went gem shopping.
Oh yes, went gem shopping, that's right. Met with Olana Woman, and then was headed back to the tavern, or the inn, Abrams.
Yep.
Okay. And then we had Figaro and Finn. You guys were together, weren't you?
for a bit, and then we.
Okay, remind me where you guys were, because I was so focused in on what we ended up with Dahl last week that I don't remember where
What
you
were
guys
you doing?
So we were originally. Wait, has this been the morning then?
Yes, this
Yeah,
is
the
Thursday
next
morning.
morning.
Yep.
I
Thursday
wasn't
morning.
doing anything in the morning.
Yeah, last thing I recall is
We split the last thing that I remember us doing specifically was at the night with your homeless man.
Right, exactly.
I don't
Chris,
remember designating me doing anything the next morning.
Okay, so you were sleeping late.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I don't,
still
yeah.
in the room presumably, and then
Yeah.
Figaro?
last I recall, I went to the garment guy, the clothes.
still alone in the
Yeah.
unlocked room.
Yeah, you're alone in an unlocked room.
I mean, I didn't say I did anything, so that's fine.
So you're going back to the tailor?
Taylor, thank you.
I'll have
Okay,
a Borax
okay,
moment.
all right, got it.
Taylor,
The
fab.
tailor who had fashioned your hat.
Yes.
Okay,
Because it
got
looked
it.
great, and also, I probably should get a second one because the first one got covered in paint. I fixed
So you
it,
can
but
wear
it's
a hat
still.
and then have a hat on your
Yeah, I believe the tailor's name was Tesh.
cider.
I'm sure he
Nope.
had a name.
The John Tesh?
No, not that Tesh. It was similar to Tesh, but not Tesh.
It's a
Bash, cash,
It's
dash,
it was something like
cash,
that. Yeah.
dash, gash.
Gash? What?
So I'll
William
recall
Howard
what
Gash.
Tess. No, that's the Weaver. Tess is the Weaver, so it's not Tess. Must be. Let's see. Gilmy was a weaponsmith, the dwarf.
Yep.
The one of basically three short people, not including the midget, or including the midget, I guess, of three that you guys are aware of, as well as the gnome up in the castle that you guys have heard a little bit about. So you've been picking up some information here and there as you have spoken to folk around the city after the somewhat kind of a little bit disastrous situation that occurred in the room at
Where it happened?
at the Inn of Abram with Fillmore and Oscar. So you know everything was cleaned up the next morning, but you don't know what the result of any of that is,
There was
if
a
anything.
note on the door.
And there was a note on the door, yes. Apparently to Fillmore and Oscar offering them
And you
the
said
information.
you read the note and left it there, right?
Oh no, I took it.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you got rid of it.
Yeah, they left, apparently a note left to Fillmore and Oscar advising them that, for 1,000 gold, they could learn who it was that broke into the room.
Bitch boy Fresca.
1,000 gold, which is an absurd
Oh,
amount of
never
money.
mind. No, first my mind was like, this guy's as one of them, but I was like, they're paying him, not.
And so back where we left off last session, it was with Harper and the high priest of Offspring, who's
You asked a direct question.
I had to
You
ask a
answered it.
direct question because the dude was
seemed a little
Rambling.
No, man, no,
eccentric,
you're killing
maybe
it, I
senile,
think.
and he had these three big wheels
yeah.
on the wall in his office, kind of like Wheel of Fortune type thing. And there were numbers on them that went along this wheel, that if it were spun, it could land on one of many numbers. What those mean exactly, you're not sure. I don't think he explained specifically what that was about.
Minor illusion to change the numbers.
But he wanted to.
666.
He seemed to be very interested in telling you about these wheels, depending on what it is that you wanted from him. And he would still assume, under the assumption, that you wanted a spell cast. And he had actually cast a couple of low-level spells on you. I think one was a cure wounds on your eye.
Yeah,
Touching
one
my eyeball.
was daylight.
And
Yeah.
one was light.
Which
Yeah,
was
light.
miserable.
So,
Shine a
again,
pen light in your eye, and you can't turn it off.
so Harper, his unusual self that he is, with Dahl, turning to the wheels to explain what they're all about. Spin the wheel and let's play D&D! Woohoo! So, this evening, we'll pick back up with Dahl in just a minute, since we spent so much time with him last session. I'm going to go ahead and move to Figaro, and anything that, and to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish this Thursday morning, as we are now Tuesday. You arrived in Garrotten. Wednesday,
We fucked around.
gathered information.
Flash frame for a second.
And Wednesday evening went to the show
Yes.
at the theater of Balmoral, and then now it's Thursday morning after you broke into Fillmore and Oscar's room. What are you doing, Figaro?
I'm going. First thing I do is I go around. I see about getting another hat. Not to get rid of this one, but to get another one.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So just some getting nice, like some continuation of getting nicer stuff to like go with the new magical item that I have that is a red cape, so that way nothing clashes. And
Such a queen.
and also like going to what's his fucking name?
Well, first of all, Ollie. Ollie's a tailor.
Thank you.
So Ollie's a tailor, and he as you recall, his shop was just jammed with clothing. Everything from the lowest to some fairly fine
Yeah.
outfits. So you can find anything in between. So the hat, of course, he can create another hat for you
Yeah.
at the same price as what he did before. That's not a problem. And as far as the clothing, whatever type of clothing that you want, that's the fine clothing, the common clothing, whatever, the cost is about 20% above. Is 20% above what you can find in the player's handbook. So you can choose from that. If you want to negotiate with him on anything, you can do that as well.
No, I'll accept the price. I'll mark it down like at the end of everything. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'll have enough for it. But as we continue to go, I'm like, so do you provide for everyone in town? Because I noticed you have very nice clothing.
So just a reminder, Ollie is an elf.
Yes.
And the way that he dresses, his mannerisms, and the fact that he is, I think I might have explained this before, he seems like he is oriented to the arcane. Although he's got a nasty gash along the left side of his face, and he's missing 3 fingers from his left hand.
Which
So-
3?
Huh?
Which 3?
The middle 3.
All right.
Wait, the middle 3
The middle 3
of his.
of his left hand.
Oh, I thought he only had the middle 3, so he only has this?
Yeah,
Rock
that's it.
on, dude.
Got little pincers?
Yep. And he kind of makes that motion once in a while. Just like, cross your head, cross
That's disgusting.
Cross your head.
It's the match with it.
But yet, as an elf, he still has that kind of
Yeah.
not quite arrogant,
Yeah.
but kind of arrogant personality
Yeah.
characteristics that you're familiar with.
Wait, so does he, like you said, scarring along the side of his
Yeah,
face?
he's got like a gash along
gash.
the right side of his face. Left side of his face, yeah. So left side of his face has taken some injury.
Wait, so the stuff on the side, like left hand, does that look like it was deliberately, like someone cut it? Does it look like he had to get his figures in? Does it look like they were taken off deliberately on the left side of the hand? Like someone deliberately took off. Well, does it look
It
like
could
a
be
smooth
surgical,
cut
like
where they
straight
were
cut,
cut
yeah.
off?
Blown up if the left side of his face
That's-
is messed up too.
Well, it sounded like a knife wound.
Well,
He's like,
scissors.
is this something that went afoul, a rogue or guild
maybe
artisan type?
you can roll a medical. I won't make you roll a perception because you can see them
That's
clearly.
He could just have really sharp scissors.
That's a 21.
Wow, that's pretty good.
He tried to grab a sword. Somebody.
That was a 19 on the die, so.
Yeah, well, based on your apparent medical,
I've seen people at the docks. Like I've seen people fucked up.
it looks like that they were either removed or he lost them. It's hard to tell because they've been very meticulously sewn back. Not the whole, but the stubs have been meticulously sewn back so that it's very clean, and so it's really hard to tell.
It looked like they were twisted until they popped.
I'm just thinking to every Godfather type movie that I've seen where it's like, tell us or we'll take off another finger and chop.
And that could have been the case. Who knows?
Who knows?
How do you use his scissors like that?
That's exactly
Magic.
it.
With your other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's got two of them.
No, just one.
But the gash that's in his face seems to be less well attended, as if it was something that had to be like immediately, taken care of. Of course, as you know, curing wounds does not necessarily leave you without a scar. It just heals whatever the injury is, but could leave you scarred. Restoration would leave you unscarred. That looks probably like it was from a sharp object.
like a cut.
Yeah, like a really bad cut. Deep.
Cool.
How deep?
No, can't ask him.
I was gonna say you could just ask.
I could.
Hilarious.
Why's your face fucked up?
You're not even there.
Wow, I heard
I'm
Exactly.
Are you telling
Dude,
that to
whatever your
Harper?
face.
minor illusion.
face.
Minor illusion. The voice of Dull appears in the background. Why's
Freak him
your
out.
face
Minor
fucked up?
illusion his face to be okay. And then be like, look.
Anyway, sorry. What were we gonna ask him?
Oh yeah, so I was. What was I going to? Yeah, I was like, so do you supply clothing for everyone in town, or like?
Have you
do
seen
just-
another tailor? Have you seen another shop that sells clothing? Well, other than the general store, which has a few of what I supply, other things that they bring in from other places that are less than the quality that I provide.
Of course, and you provide for the theater. Were you the one who worked on some of those costumes, or did?
Oh, well, I provide the fabric. Balmoral is very specific about. Sometimes they'll allow me to assist. Sometimes they'll hire me to help them out. But Balmoral likes his people to generally construct the costumes themselves.
He is a man with a lot of personality.
Oh yes, fine fellow, but just a
course.
bit overbearing at times, I suppose.
You mentioned that usually the mayor tends to come by on the first showing. Apparently she didn't come this time, which is something unusual.
No, I don't know. I don't get to this theater that often, although I should like to go more. But of course, I provide the dresses for her and the clothing and hats, especially for much of the entourage.
You met them. Do they come here often, or do you go visit them?
Oh
for the
no,
live
I
show?
have to go to the castle. Yes. They invite me there. They summon me, and of course I go with a wagon full of my best fabrics, and everything is pretty much custom designed.
What are they like, or what's the mayor like in the entourage?
Well, the mayor is, she can be severe, I would say, if something that you displease her, something she doesn't like. But otherwise, as long as she's agreeable, then everything is fine. And then, of course, the sergeant at arms, as they call them, I believe, it's a bit less cordial, very specific about what they want, and both church folk, I guess, holy men of a martial design, and they like to wear robes and so that they can obscure their armor and weapons that they carry. And of course they're there for Arnis's protection. But they also have a ruling, well, I wouldn't say ruling, but an advisory position. They're her Telish and Askew would be her primary advisors.
That's very
Primary
odd. It's odd that her primary advisors would be two men-at-arms. At least in a town like this, though. At least in a town this small.
I don't know. I want to say friends, but I don't know that they're friends so much as they're involved in the administration of the town as much as that requires, I guess. But Telish is a fairly remarkable individual, well-spoken and highly skilled. I've seen him training in the castle grounds before. So I know he does more than just pray to Cronus, or Cord, sorry. And then Askew is more of a brutish type. He's a half-orc, you know, and big fellow, hairy.
Any relation to the blacksmith in town?
Oh no, I don't think so at all. I don't know that they really speak. They might, you know. I don't keep up with their socializations and so, but I haven't seen them together.
And you provide the clothing for everyone in the manor, or just for the royal house, or for the mayoral house?
No, quite. I would say almost all of them. The three, of course, I mentioned require custom-made, designed outfits and clothing, especially of the nicer type. And I suppose Sangster's another one that he's I guess a man-at-arms fighter. Likes to wear his broad sword and carries, wears this fantastic leather armor. And Gellis, who are also important folk within the castle, but I don't know exactly who they are, or how they relate to the whole, governing part of the city. But there are a couple more that also do buy clothing, but not at such the expense of custom designs. And then much of the staff, they just buy from the general store, the common clothing and servants' clothes. And the livery, of course, I provide the livery.
Of course, makes sense. Oh, I do appreciate. And if you don't mind me asking, it looks like you've. Is there a reason that you set up shop here as opposed to somewhere else on the continent? Just seems like a small town for someone of your talents.
Well, I suppose. I used to be an adventurer. Yeah, you can probably tell by a bit of the scarring. Didn't go well for me on one occasion, and decided that I would settle down. And I happened to be coming through Garrotten. They did not have a tailor at the time. Everything was being brought in from Restonford or other places at very, high cost. And so I thought this would be a good place to settle down.
High costs? Why was it so expensive?
Well, to have things shipped in, all already complete, and or they'd have to travel off to Restonford or beyond, somewhere else in the Lordship Isles to find what they were looking for.
Are most things more expensive here? Because I've noticed that there's a wide assortment of talent here, but it seems like the prices are a little bit more here than most places.
Oh yes, they are. They must, because everything has to be transported in, whether it's fabric or much of the foodstuffs. We have fishermen. We have a bit of fishing, fishery here, and oysters. And some of the local fare, but not a whole lot of agriculture and whatnot. So much of everything has to be brought in.
That makes sense. Sorry if this seems. Do you know if they produce anything here? Just because the only rumors I've heard is that this is a place that. The only thing I've ever heard about this place is the Assassin's Guild, which is crazy. What does this town actually produce?
Well, nothing.
Assassin.
Nothing at all, really. The whole point of the castle is just simply as a safeguard against the orcs that are tribal. There's a tribe not too far away. Our clan, as you might say, is that has been contentious at times, and so but it's been many, many years since there's been any trouble with them. They keep to themselves, and this particular outpost is what guards against them foraying any further into the island, keeping them away from Restonford and so forth.
So this is more of a military post than it is.
Not so much military. There's not that many guards. It's more priests and guards, it seems.
Yeah.
But I think just the presence of it, and the castle itself, although it's not a very large castle, they keep it is imposing, especially to those living in the squalor of the orcs.
Of course. And the orcs really haven't attacked at all? Just, especially with those men-at-arms, they may be priests, but you'd think that they'd want to test their mettle, at least, again, because to my knowledge, orc tribes tend to favor conflict more often than not. They don't tend to avoid places unless they've negotiated with the place.
Well, I don't think it's a very large clan, but I will tell you that the Lindor Isles, the gnolls and the bandits and creatures out in the wild, the beasts that roam those wilderness areas, there's more than enough to keep them occupied, I would imagine. That they're probably simply just trying to survive.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I'm speculating.
I've talked your off and off. Thank you for the clothing. You have, once again, great taste. I've been wanting to, the hat looked great, but I did need one that was a nice one in blue to go along with the one that's in black, just to do a nice contrast.
All right. Then he shows you various fabrics of different colored shades of blue and such, and
I am incredibly particular. Yes, that fabric.
And whatever you choose, he promises to have for you by Friday afternoon.
Lovely. Hopefully we're still in town. I don't say that, but hopefully we're still in town.
And where's Figaro going after that, after Ollie?
I'll go back to the tavern after that.
So you're going to head to the tavern. Okay. Now, Polaris, you had just left the jeweler, Olada.
Yep.
And you had purchased a ruby, right?
No, I traded in 2,000 gold for
yes.
orange gemstones.
That's right. The ambers. Yeah, you changed money. Okay. I thought you purchased a ruby too. I don't know. Okay. And so where were you headed afterwards? Back to the tavern?
Back to the tavern.
All right. So as you're making your way back to the tavern, what is your passive?
Bad.
Yeah, probably.
18.
12, right?
13. My passive perception.
Okay,
is
so it's
13.
kind of 13.
14.
Okay. So, I mean, it's late morning, and the village is, coming alive or has already come alive. It's a fishing village, and so they get up early, and many of them, and so there's lots of people around the street and on the way. Let me put you on the map so you can kind of relate to where you are and where you're going.
I'm gonna relay secret information to Mike while you're doing that.
Okay.
Someone just threw a paper plane through the church window.
So the House of Abram, as you'll recall, is number 2 on the map, and that whole little compound there that includes the barn, the stables, and
Yep.
a little cottage and little garden and so forth. And then you went to see a lot of the jeweler and money changer is at 29, which is I think just to the south.
Damn, she's far now.
There it is.
Oh, she's all the way at the bottom.
It's actually a pretty good distance. So all the way at the edge of the town. And so you have that main, not a Broadway, but basically a dirt road or path that heads up back to along the perimeter there, or you can go straight up and then over, whatever you prefer.
I'll follow the roads. It's unlawful.
Instead of just cutting through people's backyards. So as you're moving up past 37, 38, both of these are residences, and looks like probably small property farmers. Again, you haven't seen a lot of big agricultural, like huge crops of anything nearby. Maybe fishermen live there, who knows. But
Are there people in the yards there?
no, no. But they just seem like very simple dwellings. And then 35, passing that one also is and 34 are both residences as well. And then as you get to that crossway, where you move left or right, presumably you're going to go right and past 39, which is the abandoned house where Priska had run into.
Which number?
39.
Oh yeah, 30.
Yeah, this is where Priska had run out. But before you even get there, and you'll recall that number 3 is the compound of the Temple of Offspring.
Oh yeah.
Before you even get there,
Just feel like it's Osprey.
as you're headed toward it, from out of that copse of trees,
I hate that copse of trees.
it's thick
pop.
and it's easy to hide in.
Yeah, Professor
Your
was in there.
attention is suddenly drawn to your left, and you hear, roll for initiative.
The fuck?
Crack has found you, and he's
Oh,
charging.
Jesus.
Well, apparently I was looking for farmers. I'm at a 6. So I'm like, what's that noise?
What a loser.
Hey, where's the
Getting the
dealer?
drop.
Is there any chance I might have
coward's man
walked
to
in this
fight.
Crack
general
attack.
direction?
Not yet.
I didn't think so yet.
You had a pretty long conversation,
I did, yes.
so
Oh, what coward.
Here.
so Crack
here,
comes
Edie.
comes rushing out, and he's making an attack. He does get the drop on you as he barely gets better than your 6.
Wow.
But
This is the one that your sword said that he has a sword, right?
Yes.
Sword opposes his sword.
Yeah.
yeah. And speaking of,
Bob the sword.
Bob is like,
Versus Bob.
here we go again.
But
No,
backwards.
it's Bob's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill him this time, will you?
Is Crack tackling me, or has Crack got a weapon out?
He does have a weapon out. He does have a weapon on him. A long sword is strapped to him, but he's rushing out,
All right.
fist forward, and makes
It's Bob inverted, so it's oboe.
makes 2 attacks with his fist upon you. The left misses, the right connects with an at 20.
All right.
Doing 6 points of damage.
Do we still have our crazy wheel?
He's a strong boy.
Have we been doing that?
What, the crazy wheel?
Oh, the
Are you
crazy,
talking about the
Crit wheel.
30? If it applies, yeah, I'm gonna roll on it to see if it applies. It is
We
bludgeoning
haven't had
damage.
combat in a few sessions.
Yeah, it's been a hot
Yeah,
minute.
that's true.
I'm gonna roll that and
It's
see
been a
what
couple
happens.
months.
We're just at 20 now.
Oh, hits you right in the mouth. Bam! So you lose 1 point of charisma until you are healed,
Oh, I thought you were gonna
as
say
your
what-
teeth just start. Just feel like they're caved in a little bit loose. Maybe not totally lost, but
That's your nose.
yeah.
Through your helmet.
and your nose, and probably pisses you off a little bit.
Probably it does.
What do you want to do? It's your turn on the initiative.
Sadly, he doesn't have a weapon, so I shouldn't use one against him. So, I am going to try to,
Give him the old one too.
well, at this level, it's the only one.
Oh. I thought you were.
No 5. You should have 2 attacks unless you multi-classed.
Do I have 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. All right. So the first one is a 16.
16. Holy shit. Hold on.
Are you just realizing what his AC is?
Yeah.
It's 10.
That can't fucking be right.
Why is he like an 18 without armor or something? Or is he really?
Oh,
low?
if he's a barbarian, it could be.
I know. That's why.
Yeah. Or a monk.
Yeah.
Or his skin is made out of armor?
We worried about high or low, right?
No, it was significantly higher than that.
Eesh.
This is not right.
Is it one of those? Was this the old school
like
AC
24.
where the armor was in the wrong inverted?
Yes, but then it was
But then Rabbit converted it.
Yes, but I don't know why I accepted this even when I converted it. I may have just been blindly converting.
Well,
and
you
not
know, you
being-
don't have to stick with it. You're the DM.
I'm
He
not
got a
going to
32
because
AC.
I don't
He's
think
like,
a
"That looks
half orc.
right."
I don't think a half orc who's of comparable level to you guys, no matter how big he is going to have a 22 AC.
Oh no.
No.
Not unless
So-
he's got full
Well,
plate.
if
And
he's wearing plate and
No.
a shield,
Or
But he's not. He's
That would be like
wearing
unarmored defense
chainmail.
and bracers.
He is wearing
defense.
chainmail.
yeah.
Looks rather nice chainmail, and he is quite burly.
so that chain is what, 16?
I think it's a
Yeah.
chain of 16.
Plus,
But you don't get your dex with chain.
Nope.
Oh,
Heavy
you
armor.
get your. I thought you get up with 2. With
Is it
dex,
elven
you get
chain?
up to 2.
Nope.
Oh.
Is it
Heavy
elven
armor is
chain?
no dex bonus.
Because that's what Finn is after. Because that adds your dex.
The half orc
Yeah.
wearing elven chain would be hilarious.
Okay,
make it
so I
16.
know what it should be, and I see the error. Okay,
No worries.
so got it. What'd you roll?
16.
60. No. So maybe it hits and it deflects, but
All right,
no
well.
injury.
I'll try a second one.
Okay.
That also misses.
Okay.
Bling blang.
Wow, that was crazy. Okay, so he seems enraged, but although his focus is on you,
Yes.
he kind of has almost like a tick. He keeps looking like down and to his right
And
and
his sword.
in that direction for sure, and you hear him, "Leave me alone, Burgle! No, Burgle!" And he takes a swing.
That's hilarious.
I need to steal that. Sorry, keep going.
One swing definitely missed. 16 probably misses too, right?
It does.
Okay, so both swings as he misses, and you're up. He's still
Okay.
2 men in
not
full
backing
plate,
off.
bruising their own knuckles more than they're doing damage.
18.
He's got gauntlets on.
18. No,
Wow.
no.
Did you change it or did you?
No, I changed it. I changed it
What?
significantly.
Okay, how about a 25?
Yes, it definitely is.
No, when I changed it, I made it higher.
In all fairness, I'll just tell you it's 19.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Still, Jesus Christ.
So, 4 bludgeoning,
It's got magical gear on it.
and since I'm mad,
That's a +7.
Are you gonna you smite, do some damage?
now
Oh
you
my
need
God.
a weapon to smite now.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I love letting paladins smite with unarmed attacks.
Well, it's a gauntlet.
No, but I will use my
the fist of
bonus
justice.
action, Vow of Enmity. So I gain advantage against it for 1 minute.
okay, all right. So you'll
Channel
have
the
advantage
power
on your
of Torg
attacks,
Or Korg or whatever the fuck.
and that begins with your next attack, right?
No, it's a bonus. Yeah, with my next attack.
So,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
bonus action.
All right.
I should have done it at the beginning of this one, but I didn't think of it. I wasn't as mad then.
All right, so he takes the hit. Doesn't seem too phased by it, and he makes swings at you 2 more times. Once attempting an uppercut. 17?
Nope.
Okay, so 2 misses again as he's unable to connect. You're up with advantage. His
First attack misses. Second attack misses.
okay. So you guys are basically just slapping at each other.
Well, Well, no, they're punching each other's armor.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's very hard
yeah.
to get actual skin when you keep
That's
hitting
true.
a metal
They're
plate.
both wearing heavy armor. Yeah, it's just two guys trying to punch each other through heavy armor.
It's gonna be well dented. So once again, he has this momentary discourse with something. I said, no. He seems very insistent and agitated and angry. You see his hands going toward the sword, but he's able to like hold himself from doing so by punching forward. With 2 more attacks. The first one misses, second one maybe with a 21.
21 hits.
Okay, 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
That nose continues to get a little crunchy.
And it's your reddening further. He's getting more and more agitated.
Is Bob yelling at?
Oh, crit.
Nat 20. Double that 1.
So that would be 8 points.
You double your you double. Oh, so it'd be what is your
points.
bonus? Oh,
You get 1 point for bludgeoning
Yeah.
plus your strength, so it's 5 points damage.
yeah, your strength is +3, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep. So 5. All right. And do you want to roll your d30? See if you do anything nasty to him?
I thought we were doing a d20 now.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
we're on a d30.
You changed
we're
it.
back.
You
Yes, I
changed
am.
it, and then
Do
you,
you need a
changed
D30?
back. Ah, here's one.
I got it.
Oh,
You
okay.
did change lists at one point.
It did,
Yeah,
but
I'm changing
20
the list around. You got a 20?
26.
26? 'Cause I don't want you guys to anticipate everything.
Oh, sure.
Well-
Well, I thought the change was to the.
we did too.
All right, so you drive your fist into his stomach, and he vomits up a fountain of blood,
Okay, Jesus. What
which of course pours upon you and anyone nearby, which you probably have a few people, maybe 2 or 3 people at this point, that are paying attention to what's going on. They see this happen, and I got to roll. According to this, all 3 of them immediately run away in fright. Ah! So after seeing that, so they just saw Polaris hit Crack in the stomach, blood just fountaining
Polaris
out,
hit
and they
Crack
ran
in the
off in
street.
fright. Yeah, come up,
All right.
office. Just
Second attack. Misses.
The
All right.
camera changes the perspective of the citizens, and Polaris is fighting himself, just swinging at the air.
Meanwhile, you're talking.
oh, blood!
Yeah, his armor is significantly more rusty and everything.
Oh, not good. All right, so this time, as Crack is
As Crack.
Crack is his name.
Of course, it's Crack.
Hey, we're using the original names that Glenn Lakofka came up with, and yes, they're a little bit confusing because many of them are almost
same.
exactly the fucking same,
We got attacked.
except for a vowel. And so, just to confuse the fuck out of the players, I decided to keep it.
And Jam.
Anyway, and me, yeah, it's been as much of a bane for me. Okay, so anyway, Crack now is grabbing for his sword and pulling it. And you see that it kind of has this necrotic, dark, light sucking glow around it
I don't like that.
as he pulls the blade. And he almost seems reluctant, as if, fuck it. All right, and swings. 1 attack.
Dual wielding Virgo and Bob.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
What's it
And
with?
with the longsword, he's just attacking with the longsword. And he's gonna do. Okay, all right. As it hits, you can feel it kind of the necrotic energy burning into your flesh. And he does 4 points of slashing damage and 10 points of necrotic damage
Ouch.
for a total of 14.
Jesus.
Is that necrotic damage the kind that can't
Are there
heal?
guards in this town?
No, they only show up when it's us causing problems.
Yeah.
Only at night. And remember, they don't deal with orcs.
And Crack actually does this every week.
Yeah. Crack's killing another guy on the street
Alrighty.
today.
And it's your
Doing his thing,
initiative
taking a
turn.
crack at it.
Okay. I am going to draw and try and attack.
Yeah.
I have to draw my sword.
Finally. Finally. Bob's just
Nope.
ecstatic. You miss?
No, 1 hit.
Oh, you hit.
Yep. That's because I'm only using 1 hand.
Your sword and board.
So that's 10 slashing, and I will expend a spell slot to hit him for 2d8 radiant.
Okay.
Right.
Damn it. 6 points radiant.
Okay.
That's a sad roll.
It is. Second attack. Miss.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
It does.
Okay. So though that attack, I mean, was fairly significant on him after the beating, back and forth, a couple of good landed hits for each of you, but you injured him substantially as you slashed across his armor, drawing blood. He kind of staggers back and just heaving, looking at you.
Yield
just
and live.
anger in his eyes, rage. We're not finished. He attempts to run. You do have an opportunity to attack if you want.
I will take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yield and live.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Please crit.
That's a hit. It is not a crit. It's 19.
Okay.
When I
damage.
get that crit on 19 or 20, that will work.
As you smite and joy.
That's not till level
Yield
30.
and live. Yields doesn't live.
That's not
I
yielding.
mean, yield. I'm gonna kick your ass later is not yielding.
It's fair.
I will also smite.
Okay.
Again.
All right.
That's 3 points slashing and 5 points
Can you
radiant.
smite on an opportunity attack?
What?
Yep, you can
Yeah.
smite on
Okay.
any attack.
Yeah, when you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
Any
Damage.
weapons might do some kind
It
of
was
damage.
3 points slashing, 5 points radiant.
Okay. So he kind of staggers as you hit him. He's still up, but he makes his full movement away and back into
I will
the wooded area.
use my movement to follow him when it's my turn.
Okay. All right. So he's going to take his. He didn't attack you. He ran. So he ran a full, at least 60 feet.
Oh, he
back in-
dashed. Okay.
Yeah, into the forest. You have your movement, unless you use the bonus action.
The forest.
On my turn,
Tops.
I haven't used anything on
On
it.
the- okay, so you
That
have
was
your
my
movement.
turn. So
yes.
on my turn, I'll dash after him. I'll follow him.
Okay, you're gonna dash. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be hot on his
All right.
tail.
Okay. So he was running. You did an opportunity attack, and then you're gonna be in the forest, pretty close. It's a thick forest. Let me see.
You can live
not a
through this
forest
if you
runner.
surrender. I'm hollering after him.
I mean, if you're like 5 feet behind, like 5-10 feet behind him, if you're both dashing.
Well,
So-
we're close enough to.
So you guys are
sword fight.
basically breaking through branches at this point. The low-hanging branch is not a forest; it's a copse. It's a fairly large copse, though. As you can see on the map, it extends 30. Each one of those squares is 30 feet, so it's
That's the only cops in town.
somewhat. So all of these are like that, are low-hanging branches. They seem like they're deliberately not cared for. There's a lot of undergrowth, but a lot of the ground around is cared for. And so as he gets in, you get in. You're within range, but you will be attacking at disadvantage
But we're
because of all the
dashing.
branches. When you have an
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
And he's going to continue to dash through the forest,
Okay.
which is going to take him out of your sight initially, except that you're assuming right on his heels?
Yeah.
Okay. And your passive, you said, is 13. And he's not trying to stealth, so it's not like it's not like he is being quiet. And you guys are basically, right next to each other. So with him just a little bit ahead of you.
They would be in between the ones with like 27 and 34, right? Because Polaris was by the.
Well, they're in that
But I mean, that's the two little bundles that they're
no,
in.
by
right now?
39. Just north of 39 is where they're running through right now. And he's running north.
I would say if it's smaller bundle.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
how
it's
they-
like
weren't you-
60.
They're like
I mean,
running
as a matter of fact,
towards
they're
the
about
end.
to break out of it if they keep going straight, which apparently Crack is doing. And I just got to determine where you're going to end up, because you're basically, since you're both dashing, neither of you have an attack. So
I'm
Okay, so breaking out of that copse on the north side, you're running between the House of Abraham and the Church of Osprey, and running through the field over by 18. And at this point, 18, just so you know what kind of building that is, what kind of structure it is. I believe it's a residence. No, it's a winery. That's where the winery is.
Oh yeah, that's the sad wine.
Yes, the
I'll
sad
be
wine.
going there after.
Now he's not going in there. He's going by it.
No, I'll be going there after it.
Oh, okay. After.
Red wine vinegar.
And then 20 is a tailor shop. And so as you are walking out,
Cool.
you see Crack running across the street toward 19, which you know is the armory, where is his armory. He's the the armor of the town, and that's where his shop is. And so as he's running across the street toward that, and then you see Polaris hot on his heels. So you can roll into initiative if you want.
I would love to roll into initiative. That was a 19 plus.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough to put you at the top of the order.
Okay, cool.
So at this point, where you are and he is, you're probably within a dash, I would say. I mean, you're within the square, so that's 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll use a.
Now he's at a dead run, and Polaris is right behind him.
Yeah, I would like to try and use my bonus action dash, and can I use my action to try and trip him?
Yeah, I mean, you can move, and then of course use your action.
Yeah.
So of course you don't know what's happening. Just keep that in mind. But you do know the history of
I
these
don't
two.
know what's happening.
And you know they're both bleeding,
I
Yes,
don't know
they
what's
are-
happening. I know they're both bleeding.
carrying swords.
and they
Yeah.
both have swords in their hand. Yes, correct. So what do you want to do?
But support your party. So I'm just gonna trip. Thank you. I'm gonna try and trip Crack.
Okay, so basically, that's just make a unarmed attack roll,
Great.
because it's not like, well, I guess it could be a contested grapple.
No, if it's a strength thing, no.
Well,
like- I
you
feel
wouldn't
like
have
that
to
is what
strength. You can
Trip-
use
Any
your
contested
Yeah.
if he's dashing though?
I think
Yeah,
it's
because he can like
athletics,
just like
attacker's
try and step
athletics.
out of the
Same thing
way
as grappling,
type thing.
isn't
You
it?
know?
Oh.
Yeah, but why would a trip do that? I feel like it would be contested dexterity. Because why would you
Well,
need
she-
strength
or
to trip someone? If they hit
Figaro
you,
can
they hit
use
you.
doesn't
they
have to use
stumble.
strength. Figaro can
Yeah.
use
That's what I mean.
acrobatics.
Cool.
Yeah.
But on his end, it would definitely be dex to dodge someone's foot.
They can choose on the defense. or
No.
offense.
He rolls a 17.
Yeah, no.
No. All right, so he's able to somehow avoid being tripped up by you,
That's something.
but of course he realizes that now you are on his tail, and he's
Was it just 30 feet away?
yes.
Well, I'll also use my bonus action to conjure my mage hand. I can't do anything right now, but I'll do it later.
Okay, so your mage hand appears next to you.
My mage hand appears 30 feet away from me in the
Okay.
direction he's running, so we could do some shit.
All right, yeah, you can see he's running toward, and he runs right inside his shop and slams the door behind him.
Polaris, what the fuck?
What are you doing? It's your round.
I catch up.
All right, so you get to the door just as it slams in your face.
I'll try and kick it in.
Okay. You'll have to do that on your turn since you just dashed to get to that point. So we're at the top of the round with you.
Okay, how far away am I from the door?
Well, again,
If we're
you're like within 30 feet.
okay.
You're the furthest behind at this point because they just ran past you. You missed the kick, and you see Polaris at the door. The door's closed. He's inside. Polaris is outside, and you're just a few feet away.
Cool. I conjured my mage hand 30
Yep.
feet in the direction he was going. I assume that's at the door.
That would be at the door next to
Cool.
Polaris, or in that general vicinity.
Can my mage hand just open the door?
It can try. I mean,
Is it locked? If it's like
It's a black
free
door,
action
that
to
might be
open a
pretty
door.
heavy.
it's a free action for you to open the door if you were doing it. But if you have to command your mage hand to do it, if you command your mage hand to do anything, isn't that a bonus action?
I guess, yeah. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will.
So which you can command it to do if you want.
I'll use my full movement to catch up. And open a door as my human self.
Okay, so you're using your free action to open the door.
Yes.
You're able to open it, but he's standing right behind it. In the process of he hasn't got the bar over it yet. So if you're just opening it, it just kind of opens a little bit, but it doesn't fully open, just like inches, because he's like right there, about to block it. Which he'll do on his turn.
Yeah. What the fuck, Crack? Why are you attacking my party?
You can see a little bit inside, and probably just enough. Your passive is 13 now?
14.
14, okay, that's good enough. Polaris wouldn't see this, but you would see like maybe part of the block that he's going to put in the door, and you know what a block is, of course. And so the block that he was going to put to bar the door, and you also see on the floor amongst many of the armorer's equipment that is inside, the things that he utilizes, tools and the anvil and so forth, a sword on the ground, a long sword lying on the ground, and it's a strange looking long sword that seems to be crackling with this necrotic energy. And so that's what you see for just a moment.
Okay.
But it's again, the door's being pressed back on you. You were just opening, not an athletics, contest, and so it's kind of like being shoved back. But
Thinking back, I would recall Polaris and his imaginary friend Bob saying that his sword was possessed. I think you didn't you say that like months ago or yesterday?
I don't know if Blair said that out
I
loud.
don't
He
know.
mentioned that he was talking to the sword.
Yeah, but he never mentioned specifically about the fact that Bob said that the guy had.
Yeah, I
another
mentioned
one.
I was talking to my sword,
Yeah.
but I don't think I said anything about cracks.
No.
Oh no.
I don't remember.
Cool.
but in your
even
mind, it
still,
would
that-
probably instill value, though.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
like,
else.
okay, so I know that my party member's possessed. Maybe this guy's possessed too. But also that sword looks expensive. So, bonus actions, I'll command my mage hand to yoink it out the door, because assuming there's enough room, like how big's the gap? Like
Well,
6 inches?
it's like a closing gap, and so
Yeah.
it's just. I don't know that the mage
Sword's
hand would be able
only
to get
this
it
long.
through.
How much does a
Yeah,
long
because,
sword weigh?
but
How much does a longsword?
10 pounds, 8 pounds.
the mage hand can carry
10
as much as
pounds.
10.
Yeah.
And specifically, I can command it to pick someone's pocket and do dexterous things.
Now it can go in. I mean, this is like 10 feet inside.
Yes. 30. That's why I conjured it at the door.
Well,
so
yeah,
I
it'd be
have 30
close
feet
somewhere.
of movement.
Yeah, okay, so
A
it can get
longsword
in
weighs
there.
3 pounds according to D&D.
Yeah, I knew it. I thought I was thinking 8, but I knew it wasn't as much as 10.
No,
but
that sounds about right. Like
if it-
my rapier weighs like
Well, rapier, yeah. That's
my rapier
that's
weighs
thin
like
as
4
fuck.
pounds, and that's because a lot of it is equipment that you have to plug into other shit.
Handle.
so you can move your mage hand. It can also grab something and then move again. It can do all of that.
It should be because like the Ledgerman gives it the ability to to do crazy shit.
It can move and grab on the same
Yes.
turn, so could use half its movement to go in.
Right, grab it.
half
Okay,
its
because you
movement
do
to
have
get
the
back.
movement to get in and out, I would think. Yeah, because it's only like 20 feet round trip. It can grab the sword. And, yeah. Okay, so let's just see if he can get it through the door. If he or she or whatever the mage hand is can get it through the door.
If my construct.
You're controlling it, and so it doesn't have like it's not sentient. So I'm going to let you roll basically acrobatics.
Okay.
And it's probably like a 15 or higher DC. So
Yeah, I'm not rolling that because I'm not proficient in that. I rolled a 13 and it's a 16 on the die.
well, then that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed
Divination,
to.
I saw in the when I had a weird, I was looking at some cards and I had a weird idea about maybe I'll pull a sword through a door and this is the sword I'm stealing. So
Okay, well, good job. Because I mean, it was a narrow, and it was a pretty high DC for just getting it through that narrow opening, and you managed to get it through there. And Crack sees you move the sword through there quickly. The Ledgerman, that's invisible though,
It's
right?
invisible.
But he sees the sword move.
Yes.
And it goes right out the door.
Yeah.
And you hear. "Rah!" What else is your on your
no.
turn? Is that it?
So I still have an action.
That is your action.
No, that's my bonus action.
Oh, I'm sorry, Legend of Man.
You're right. Yeah, you had free action to open the door. You moved. Yeah, so you still have an action.
What the fuck is up with this sword?
Curse, don't touch it.
Cool. I will use the rest of my
In
action.
fact, if I see the sword come
Yeah.
flying out the door towards Figaro, I would try to hit the sword thinking it's attacking her. Because it's cursed.
likely was.
I can't see her invisible mage hand.
No, that's cool. I was going to use my action to kick the sword as far away from me as possible. Because considering it's cursed, I'd probably hurt myself.
But you wouldn't be able to react to it until your turn.
Right.
Well,
So, what do you want to do with your attack, or with your action?
with my, with my action, I'll command the mage hand again to move it away from me. I guess. Can I command it again as an action? Because that's what I do if I could.
The ledger domain.
Ledger Domain lets me command it as a bonus action.
Right.
Can I command it twice? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
What does it
Once it's
say?
an action,
What does it
once it's a
say in
bonus
the
action.
Doesn't
text?
say anything
Doesn't
about
say. This is a,
Mage Hand by default is an action to control it, but his ability
Right.
lets him use a bonus action instead. So that's kind of
Yeah.
a
I think I
interesting
know that
question.
ledger domain is a lot more. I would say yes, because I mean, if you're going to burn an action, then I don't see why it couldn't be on a,
Mm-hmm.
commanding your mage hand.
It still has finite movement though.
What do you mean? You mean it?
Like,
Yeah, you're right.
if you exhaust
So-
its movement on the bonus action,
So
just
you're
because you
right.
have an action,
Right,
doesn't mean
that's
you can
valid.
now.
too.
You've moved 20 feet
so
with
20,
it.
then I'll move it another 10 feet away from me towards, like, by the...
Could you move it 10 feet up?
Yeah, I'll move it 10 feet up and I'll have
Got
it
your
hanging above my head.
That's so rude.
Got your sword,
No. What I'm going to do is, how tall is this building? Is it a...
No, it's a one story, so it's probably like 10 feet.
Cool, so I
At the
will...
top.
I think we're getting into meta now.
No. Yeah, I'll put it on the roof.
That wasn't your
No,
idea.
but
What was
then-
your
I'm
original
sorry.
idea? What was your original
my,
idea?
my original was to like just put it 10 feet away from me. 10 feet away on the roof sounds hilarious, and I do like it though.
All right, I'll let you do it if you want to. If you want to throw it, up on the roof,
I
10
will-
feet on the
I
roof
call
at the
that
end,
a
it's fine.
shenanigan.
It is,
Is it a
but I'm
slanted
okay
roof?
with it.
Does it just roll off?
Yeah,
It might.
Slides down
It
the
might.
laser.
Slide-
What
yeah,
about- I
slanted
don't know what
roof,
I'm
just-
looking at.
It's that you just stab it.
It
Goes
is
back into the right where she
It
picks
is an
up
angled
from,
roof,
falls through.
this thatch, and but
No.
anyway, he puts it up there.
I'll
you
do
put
what
it
I
up
was
there.
going to actually do, and I'll just continue moving it as a straight line 10 feet
Breaking
away
Bad.
from the
All
door.
All right.
So it's on the ground
I'm
10
sorry,
feet
I
away.
should keep my mouth shut.
No, it would be funny, but it's just on the ground 10 feet away.
I was gonna let you do it. I mean, if it
Yeah.
slid, it probably wouldn't slide off right in front of the door.
His horns.
But that's fine. So it's just 10 feet away off to the side. And so that ends your turn, bringing us back. After your turn, Crack is up. So with that roar, the door opens. And Crack is standing there with this big block, that he's going to use to close the door. And he uses an improvised weapon, basically a club, to hit you, Polaris.
Oh,
Attempts
good.
to hit you.
Okay. Is he proficient in improvised weapon?
Wow. Nat 20. What's the club do? I think that's a D6, and then
I think club
Yes.
is 4.
or is
I
it
thought
4?
club was a...
club
But if
is a
it's
6.
that big, it might be 6 or it might be 8 if it's
Well,
big enough to
no,
bar
a
a door.
Club by default does 6.
It's
D6.
just like a club.
It's just like a club.
Yeah. So for him, it's 6 points of damage as he slams this thing on you, like a bed slat.
Ouch.
6 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, hits you, and that's your turn. Brings it to you.
Okay, well,
And he's calling Virgo.
I still have my sword out and he just attacked me. So.
Yep. Get him! Get him! You hear Bob inside here. Kill him! Kill him! Oh, his
first-
blood.
First attack hits.
Damage?
Where are the cards?
8 slashing.
Okay. Still up.
Second attack hits. Mm-hmm. See if we have a better die. Woo! There we go. 11 slashing.
Okay, he drops to the ground, immediately unconscious. And he's unconscious, just twitching. You can see him starting to bleed out.
Fucking shit.
Do you want to kill this guy?
No.
Yeah, I'll stabilize him. Don't burn healing.
From across the street, just so you're
I
aware.
would anyway.
Yeah.
Polaris is gonna put his foot on the guy's neck, kneel down and lay on hands.
Through your foot.
3 points. Just enough to not die him.
Okay. All right. So he is healed for 3 points, and he becomes to He begins to come to consciousness, struggling against your foot, which we'll get to in a moment. Just so you're aware, Figaro, you probably notice this quicker as out of the corner of your eye, you see Beshkar, or not Beshkar, you see Ollie standing outside the door, looking in your direction, because he's like right next door. And then across the way from the winery, there's Ellis and Greco, the two stewards of the winery, plus 4 others that are kind of crowded behind them, and they're all just kind of staring at what's going on.
Polaris looks up and yells, "Call the guard!"
Roll an athletics contest against this guy. He's trying to force you off. He is under exhaustion.
He just came to.
Yep, he's under exhaustion, so he rolls a 16.
Well, then he won.
All right, so he pushes your foot off.
I let him up.
Okay. And springs to his feet, but he does not, well, he doesn't have an attack at this moment, but he just stands there heaving. You see his chest heaving up and down. Just the rage has kind of left him. Seems to be calming.
I've still got my sword pointed at him. Sit down and we'll talk.
Where's my sword? Where's Burgo?
It's over there on the ground. I won't touch it but I won't let you either.
Okay. Roll intimidation with advantage.
21.
Okay. He kind of sinks onto a stump that's been placed in it's just a dirt floor. It doesn't even have a regular wood floor. Just a dirt floor within, and he just kind of sits on the stump that's been dragged in here at some point.
I've called the guard. We're done fighting.
And you would have seen some of the winery employees get sent off, presumably to find the guard. What do you want? Why are you in my shop?
You attacked me.
It wasn't me, it was Burgos.
Oh, I believe you. I have Bob.
And Bob is like also kind of seething. So you're getting it from inside and outside.
And I just look at him and I say, "Not today, Bob."
Crack kind of gets it.
I look at Crack. Can I put mine away?
Nods.
I'll put Bob away. Water?
Yeah. He takes it, drains it. What's it gonna take to get you to leave?
First, the
attacking
dentist. Good hit.
Yeah. Here, 500 gold. He pulls out a pouch, throws it to you.
I would leave.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just take it and leave. Just tell me where Burgos is.
He's still over there on the ground. I'll let you keep your gold if you have information. I can use that a lot more.
What do you want? What do you want to know?
I want to know where the assassin from your town is that killed the mayor of Restonford.
Or the Duke.
Duke, whatever.
No, Baron.
Baron. That was close. I would have got it eventually.
Baron Grellis of Restonford.
We remember.
I would have kept naming noble terms.
We go on 7 different quests because he names people that have killed
People in
other-
your town were blamed.
So he looks confused for a moment and just kind of has his hand on the head, kind of feeling the blows. What do I know about that? I make armor. I make weapons. Armor mostly. Fucking dwarf over there makes weapons. Bastard. Take someone business.
Seems like a small town. I'm sure people probably talk.
I don't know who anybody... Assassins. I don't know. I heard about assassins. I don't know anybody that's an actual assassin. Stay out of all that.
Did you make that sword?
I didn't make the sword. Found it a long time ago. It was the best day of my life. Every day afterwards been the worst.
I understand. And I point at Bob.
But shut the fuck up. Stab the guy.
Yours telling you to kill me?
Yeah, you're a goodie.
Yeah, mine too.
He tells me to kill the goodies. I normally wouldn't have a problem with you unless you gave me a problem. But he demands blood.
Same.
Your sword talks to you?
Yeah. He drinks the blood.
We should go to a meeting.
You have that kind of meeting in this town?
I don't know. I just have a need. I need to have him back.
Well, while I'm still sitting here bleeding, you can understand why I'm not happy with the idea of you picking your sword back up. So we'll just wait till the guard here comes, and we're both safe.
I just gave you 500 gold.
Yeah, I don't need that. Thank you.
Take it and just go. Leave me be.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see the pile of gold slowly inching in my direction.
No, he's holding it out. He's holding it out.
If he puts the bag down, it will slowly start moving in a direction that is not him.
You like carrots?
Yeah, I'll eat a carrot once in a while.
Pull a carrot out of my bag.
Where the fuck did you get?
It's gonna.
Rations?
Yeah. He throws it on. No, I don't like carrots.
All right, I like carrots.
How long are we sitting here?
Waiting for the guard.
The two or now four at the winery are have not approached, and neither has Ollie. Everyone is just kind of staying put. Ollie has returned back into his own. First looking at you and just waving. Everything
Yeah.
okay? All right. Okay. All right. And then he goes back in. The folk over at the winery are still kind of at the door, just kind of watching. And it's not too long before 3 guards come jostling over.
Yes, would it have been 10 minutes or 1 minute?
Well, they don't patrol. You would have noticed by now that they don't really patrol so much during the daytime. They have their patrol area. You have seen them out, but it seems like they have a few patrols in the evening, and then they kind of disappear for the bulk of the night. You're not quite sure where they're stationed at because you haven't been out that much at night. I mean, you've walked a bit, but not in the area that they are when they're not patrolling. Anyway, actually, it probably would take a good 10 minutes.
Cool. I cast Identify on the sword.
Okay. What is your alignment?
Neutral. Chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Do you have
I'm a
to?
thief.
You know, you're
Don't you have to hold an item to identify? I don't think if it's cursed, he would let somebody else pick it up.
I don't know.
Well, he's inside with you.
We're not inside.
You guys were outside.
He came out the door with the bar.
No, he stood in the doorway with the bar, and then he sat down on the stump that was in.
Oh, there was a stump inside. All right.
Yeah, I
All right.
told you, dragged it in. It looked like it'd been dragged in at some point.
Oh, okay.
Because the floor is just dirt, and then the rest of his, the armory set up around it. So you guys are actually inside. The door may be cracked, but if he could see it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I thought you have to hold an item to identify.
yeah.
it.
So
Yeah,
did you
I-
not see
I
you were
would have
holding
to
it?
touch it.
I don't think the cursed guy
Okay.
would let somebody else pick it up.
Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't
I
see
would-
it. He doesn't see the sword.
I think I'm staying outside where the in full.
Because it's 10 feet away
Okay.
off to the side
Yeah.
from what you
All right.
said.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
because if he,
Can
I
I-
mean,
Oh, of course I
Can I meta?
You can meta.
No, because you're not there. You're sleeping
But
in.
it's something she can do that they're
Finn,
not remembering.
so are you going to go? Are you going to actually handle the sword or
Cassidy
not
and Magpie.
to pick it up?
Well, my mag. No, I'm not gonna have my magpie touch it. I like that bird.
You better
Yeah,
You can. All right,
I know,
whatever.
I-
You can make an infinite amount of them.
I know. I've killed this bird several times.
All right.
There's only one aces.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll try to drive me mad. That's fine. Yeah, I'll touch it.
So you handle it and identify it. The identify spell will, 5e doesn't have a lot of doesn't
Like
really
the
have intelligent weapons. So we'll have to make some leaps of assumptions here.
This is so.
I learn it, how to use it, how it's attuned.
You know
many
that it's
charges
already
it has.
right. You
If
already
it's cursed.
Yes, you know it's not cursed. It is attuned already to someone else,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which you would presume is the half-orc, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. You're able to identify that it's an intelligent weapon. It's sentient. As a regular longsword, it is +2, but also has an additional ability against lawful good.
Well, I'm gonna take this.
It's known as the Dream Crusher,
Better than mine.
It's known as the Dream Crusher.
but you don't know. It doesn't. It's not talking to you.
Cool.
And so, just for mechanics, it's +6 versus lawful good.
Yeah.
The hell?
Yeah.
Ravik?
His does nothing.
I have a +1 sword that's a pain in my ass. He's got +2, +6
Yeah.
versus lawful good.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey, this is crack.
The minute he did necrotic against you, I was like,
I know
sword
it's
doesn't do it.
And it's
Anything.
yeah, and the damage is a D8 +10 necrotic.
Thanks, I hate it.
And just to make sure, the necrotic doesn't like lower maximum health or anything.
No,
It's just
just necrotic energy.
okay, cool.
Yeah. So so it's Dream Crusher is what it is known as. I don't know if I would actually tell you that, but I'm telling you. And it's not talking to you. It's not attuned to you. So.
Yeah, but I get the impression that it's a sword with an attitude.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you don't get impression of
I
anything.
get the
otherwise,
impression that these two sword whacks, like people name their cars, these two idiots have named their swords and give them personalities and identities.
that could be.
Like, this is why I don't believe in knives and I only use cars with attitude.
So you're sitting there with this sword in your hand, looking it over. Did you cast it as a ritual? Is that why you asked?
Yes,
about
that's
10?
why I
Okay.
asked 10 minutes.
Okay, so then about that time, you wanted to do anything else with Crack inside while you're waiting?
No,
for
we're
the
just
guard?
talking.
Okay, and at
You're
that
becoming
point,
good friends.
the 3 guards come jostling up.
Why do
You
you
never peel. I'm peeling it.
What do you mean you've never peeled? You know I've never peeled the Three Musketeers.
Everybody peels the Three Musketeers.
What are you
when they eat
talking
it.
What are you
about?
talking about? Peeling?
He's peeling his candy bar,
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
You don't peel a
Why?
Three Musketeers?
No.
The only
What'd you
thing
do with the
I
rest of it?
Make Crack hit him again.
What'd you do?
okay, so the
What'd you do
only
with the
thing-
rest of it?
I peel Reese's.
Look,
He's eating it all.
He's eating
That's
it.
how he's feeling.
All right, so at this point, Armax showed
This
up.
is the conversation that the orc and the paladin are having.
I don't peel the carrot. You peel a carrot? Yeah, Armax shows up. She's the female leader of the patrol that you have already discerned as a spiritual type priest of Cord. With her is 2 guards. She refers to one as Falbor, and the other is a human generic guard.
Fucking humans.
So
Generic guard
yeah,
number 2.
generic guard number 2. So they come rolling up and they don't see anything going on. They, the winery staff that went to get them return and speak to the 2 that are standing there, and the guards, they point, of course, and then they come up and they see you sitting there with a sword in your hand, and they're kind of looking around like, what's happening? Is there something amiss? It's Armax
You're
speaking.
outside.
Yeah. Well, looks like those 2 had a bit of a dispute, but
What 2?
it looks like the 2 in the building, they look like they're fine now. Yeah, their swords hate each other, or they hate each other, and they're blaming their swords. I don't know. I don't care. They're both fine now.
Falbor, I think she's crazy. He's crazy. Just keep an eye on him.
No, it's
Inside?
them.
All right. So Armax slowly opens the door to the armory and sees you and Crack
Both fucked up.
standing there, him sitting there. What's going
hello.
on? Hello, Crack. Are you okay? You feeling well? You look a bit worse for the wear. Skull guy. I don't remember your name.
Polaris.
Polaris, yes. You're one of the new fellows in town.
Yes.
A mysterious group that's come to town. What's happening? I want my sword back.
He attacked me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. You look okay, though. You look any worse for the wear?
I do look worse for wear. I'm less than half my hit points.
Okay, so you're a bit bloody,
Yeah.
but, I mean, you're on your feet. Crack. You don't look so well.
What the fuck?
He's not as good as fighter as I am.
Yeah, well, he's a big fellow. He likes to brawl. That's his thing, you know? We kind of have to... I mean, you're the lucky one of the lucky ones. You've managed to stay on your feet. Normally he knocks them out. Crack, are you going to
So
voice complaint?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
His sword is cursed.
Is this true, Crack? No.
Technically not cursed, it just hates you.
You have a truth spell?
Why are you now feeling? God damn it.
She kind of looks around.
This is terrible.
Okay, all right.
Oh, like,
Keep an
why-
eye on that one, Falbor. All right, pointing to Figaro. I think he's little out of it.
right.
Does she have a truth spell? Not currently.
Don't you do something?
Not currently.
Do I have Zone of Truth?
I feel
don't know.
like-
I think that's a cleric spell.
No, it's
Oh, it is. It's a second level paladin.
let's go.
Clerics may also get it, but it's not on her current.
Well, you have to prep the spell for clerics.
Yeah, it's just not currently available.
Are you familiar with Zone of Truth?
I am. I've not got it prepared at the moment.
I do.
You do. Do you?
I do.
Okay. All right. So lead on. Cast it.
Crack.
Now that's an area effect, right?
15-foot radius.
Okay. So there, you and Armax and Key are all in it. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Yep.
Ask me something. Anything.
What color are your eyes?
Brown.
Are they brown?
Yeah.
I haven't cast the spell yet, but that's correct.
Oh.
You're very
Well,
you're good.
Oh well.
just as a note, Ravik, I'm
Crap.
pretty sure Zone of Truth is just whatever answer they give can't be a lie, but they can choose to just not answer.
Okay.
They can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
So Fey rules in effect. You can
but
say
they
a
can choose.
misleading
They can choose to
truth.
be silent.
Okay. I thought it was. Maybe I'm thinking of the old edition. All right.
Here.
Or also
So
it
they
depends
just
on how
can't-
you want to roll it.
Yeah. I'll look it up here.
Crack.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a spell. We won't be able to lie while it's in effect.
All right.
I think I'm technically in the radius of this.
No, you're like 10 feet. They're inside. You're not in the radius.
15-foot radius.
15-foot radius.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's not. He's
So I
outside.
cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
Okay. Zone of truth. Okay.
His sword makes him want to attack lawful good people, like myself. So he did.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have any desire to kill him,
Oh, it is.
but he can't just be attacking lawful good people. I think
Oh.
something should be done with his sword, other than giving it back to him. Perhaps giving it to the church for safekeeping or destruction.
Okay. So Armax looks at Crack. Crack, is your sword and compelling you to hurt other people? He just shrugs, looks away. Do you intend to file a complaint?
Not if something's going to be done from keeping him from hurting other people.
Crack, this is what we're going to do. I want you to stay calm as I tell you. We're going to take your sword. He rises up, looks angry, takes a step forward,
I still have mine before you take another step.
looks at you.
I'm not taking it.
Just for a little while, we're going to check it. We're going to verify what this Polaris says is true. And if it's not the case, we'll return it to you. Just seems to be getting more angry, but not to the levels that you saw earlier. He starts to, and she just kind of pacifies him. He seems to calm a little bit. I'll bring it back to you myself if it's not the case. Otherwise, you'll be better off without it. You understand this, yes? I want it back. Those are my terms. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take you into the castle where you'll have to stay for a few days while we go through these demonstrations to see if, in fact, your sword is causing the trouble that you've been having in some time now in the city. Makes a lot of sense. I'll stay here. Will that satisfy you?
Yes.
All right. Then we'll take the sword into custody. We'll take it back to the castle. We'll identify all of its properties. And if, in fact, what you say is true, it will not be returned to him. He kind of growls again. I'll come get it. No, you won't.
Crack. Cord made me swear an oath. If you go get that sword, we will fight again. And the guard won't save you this time.
Roll another intimidation with advantage. He speaks truth, Crack. We're in the zone.
13.
Okay.
The zone of truth.
Yeah, we're in the zone of truth.
Seems a little dubious at that. Kind of cracks his knuckles, flexes a little bit. It sits back down on his stump. Just seems to brood. Arnax goes back to you. Filbor's standing next to you with the other guard, just kind of watching you.
Sword's still cracking with necrotic energy.
It is. It's got that. Yes, it's kind of got that look to it, where you can see. In the daylight, it's harder to see.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe it wouldn't be. But
Like
it can,
black
seems to
lightning?
like suck the light in, and it's just kind of an effect. Holding it, it doesn't seem to, harm you in any way, but it does seem an effect of the sword itself.
Yeah. Here we go. This thing. Dream Crusher. Man, some people just not very creative. Think you're taking this?
Armax takes it by the hilt, just kind
Yeah.
of.
Be careful with that.
Do we have a scabbard for this thing?
I think it's on his hip.
Filbor, go get the scabbard. Filbor goes back in. Here's a little bit of a discourse between. Are you still there? Finally, he manages to get the scabbard away from him without a fight. Takes it back out. She sheaths it, and you no longer see the necrotic energy. But she's still kind of holding it like reluctantly, handing it over to the guard. And she just looks over. All right, so we'll be keeping an eye on you, talking the swords and such, and whatever you're doing.
I'm the one. These fuckers think their swords are people, and they're the ones who chat about it, and I'm the problem.
I believe that you might be ancillary
Once-
to this whole thing.
Once the guards have left, Polaris will head out, but before he shuts the door, he'll look back at Crack and he'll say, if you can calm yourself down, come to the tavern later. I owe you a beer for the best punch I've taken in years. And I'll shut the door and leave him in there.
So the guards have left, and it seems like the further away they're going, he seems to calm more and more, but he's still like. And as you begin to leave, you can see him becoming more anxious. And he gets up, and just as you're closing the door behind you, you can hear and maybe see out of the corner of your eye him pacing fervently back and forth. The door closes. You head out to where Figaro is, and then from inside you hear Figaro scream from within, echoing out from this small little hut.
It's like looking into the future.
It is.
Yeah.
I've only had mine for a little while.
Well, you punch someone, and now you're friends.
And you hear Bob. You hear the, what a little pussy. You see what happens when you don't feed us enough. And then he goes,
Bob.
quiet.
There's an anvil in town. I can break you.
That's hilarious.
in a very ominous voice, he says, I can break you.
You already have, Bob. Let's go get a beer.
I know.
Are you talking to your sword again?
He talked to me first.
Start.
Sure. Okay.
That's rude. If I just ignore him.
That was a badass exchange.
That was. Okay. I mean, that guy talked to his sword and he sounds like he's going crazy in his little hut. And
He's an orc.
he's a,
They don't think like people do.
you know what? Fair.
Racist.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, Jesus.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I do recall
Like
that.
us common
I do
folk.
recall our first adventure where we did deal with the orcs.
So, you guys heading back to the tavern then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take our break now, and then afterwards we're gonna get back to finding out what Finn, if Finn's ever gonna get up, and then we're
Good
gonna
morning, everybody.
probably end back again with Dal at the church. We'll see how things go and how soon we can get this group back together so we can stay on one storyline.
Maybe we can even do a combat encounter. Well, we did, sort of.
But you guys are like getting a lot of information, a lot of great information, you know, little by little.
If only we knew what it meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we can put it all
Oh,
together.
you'll
somehow.
put it all together, don't worry. Welcome back, everyone. We are now going to continue on with our mystery tour here, the Assassin's Knot. And we're going to go to Finn, finally, and see what's going on. Aside from some major Z's probably taking place, we'll go ahead and go to the Tavern View.
That was a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
As
so
I wake up.
you're actually
See
a few...
everyone gone.
I guess
Yeah.
you're probably a couple hours behind the rest of the group
I guess so.
and all their antics.
I don't have to be.
No, you don't have to be, but you probably are.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't have to be. You could have slept in quite a bit. All right, so anyway, what would Finn like to do as he wakes up in the morning and gets his first glass of milk?
What? Well, Finn's gonna wake up, see that everyone's gone, and be like, "Man, they didn't wait for me. They just leave." Freaking Polaris. And he's gonna walk out in the hallway, continuing to see that no one's here.
What's your passive?
My passive is low. My passive perception's 11.
Okay.
So we said that this hallway's been cleaned up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you note that it's been cleaned up from the
Okay.
night before.
I want to just walk down the hallway. Is there still a mark in the door from where the note was left?
It wouldn't be.
It was like a thumbtack.
It wasn't even that noticeable.
Well, and probably other things tacked over there over time.
Okay.
You wouldn't notice.
Just curious. All right. I will just walk into the bar. Who is currently?
So currently in the bar is James, the young serving boy,
Okay.
and Glami, the bartender. And he greets you. Hey, how are you? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Going out this fine morning. And then there are two people you would recognize from the theater, from Balmoro's theater. You don't know their names, but you know that they're players. And they're just having a nice little breakfast and just sitting together, just chatting about the day and perhaps, theater talk and so forth. Just the two of them. There's nobody else in the tavern.
While I have my morning glass of milk, can I listen in on for a second, see if they're talking about anything important?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Knowing that my group is trying to figure out things of people and.
in the meantime,
Finn is both saddened and surprised to find there are no cows in this town.
Don't get me wrong, dude.
but
That is.
there's a really, really
Hold on, wait. That's number.
Randy Bull.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's number 6. Don't get the milk if there's no cows nearby. Or
So-
if, or in parentheses under it says, or if it's a bull.
So initially,
It could be
Glammy
horse.
is chatting with you as you're.
Sure, yeah.
You can sit wherever you like in any vacant table.
I'll be at the bar right, so
okay.
my back is to them.
And he's asking, all your other friends, they've left already early this morning. I presume. I haven't seen them.
Did any of them mention what they were doing today?
Not to me. I don't think I had a chance to speak with anyone. I think some of you actually left through the back, right? Or did you all go through the
I
front?
went through the front door.
Yeah. Okay, then he would have seen all of you go. No, didn't have a chance to speak with anyone. What are you all doing? What's on your agenda? What do you plan in the village?
I don't know. I've been following them all day. Now they left me here to my own devices.
Oh.
I
It's
guess
just strange to have, folk not from here just come here like for the scenery.
Is this the one that he's talked to a bunch?
No, that's Abraham.
Okay, because I was gonna say.
This is
okay.
this is Glammy, the bartender.
Sure. I'll go. Well, honestly, I haven't been traveling with them for very long. I end up where I end up, and right now, this are the guys I ended up with. So it's been fun. It's fun. I end up in a lot of places.
Yeah, that's
know.
good. But I'm not searching for anything particular
Not that I
to
know.
hire anyone for any specific. Oh, okay. Well, anything we can.
Can I insight that? Because
Yeah,
I know
sure.
that
What are you trying to
Polaris.
insight?
Well, so I know that Polaris has specifically been
Mm-hmm.
mentioning Assassin's Guild, and Figaro has mentioned it a couple times. Finn doesn't have the confidence in himself to deep dive into it, but based on the hiring statement, can I get a read if maybe that's the avenue?
Roll an
that he-
insight.
That's huge. 15.
Better than average. What you do discern is that he kind of leans forward and gives you a wink as he says it.
Sure.
And so that seems to have a double meaning, but you're not 100% sure he's talking about one thing or another.
Okay. I'll follow it up. I mean, well, hire someone for what? You never know what kind of work might pop up.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. Are the people behind me mentioning anything about the theater? Anything going on?
They're not talking really low. but he basically Lemmy.
Or does he just have all my attention?
He has kind of all of your attention at the moment, but he seems to be kind of like pulling away,
Sure.
as if he wants to go, but wants to be polite, perhaps. But he does ask if you want him to prepare you anything for breakfast, as he begins to walk away.
Yeah, that would be great. I just have a question though.
Yes, sorry.
You know, I was with it's Oscar and Philbin.
Fillmore and
Fillmore and
I
Oscar?
think it's Fillmore. But
You know, I was sitting with them last night, and I covered their drinks, but I forgot. I had a question for one of them, but I haven't seen them in a bit. Do you know if they're anywhere other than here? I really want to. I kind of want to meet up with them again.
yeah, Fillmore
Fillmore.
and Oscar. Yeah. No, I haven't seen them
Sure,
this morning
Fillmore is
either.
someone
But
else.
quite frankly, I normally don't see them in the morning. Either they, I believe they probably leave very early, but they may not. They're pretty much residents here. And
Well, do you know where they frequent? Where they would go in the morning?
well, I know Fillmore is a dog trainer.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Why
I
not?
don't know where his kennels might be. It's curious. I don't know where his kennels are. But if they would know as residents, they probably wouldn't come to the front anyway. They just go to the back. So maybe someone, one of the stable boys would know, Almar or Filbert.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Breakfast would be great. About how long for breakfast?
Oh, just give me a few moments.
Okay.
Eggs, bacon.
Sure. Yeah, that's
Okay,
perfect.
he goes off, leaving James, the only server in the common room, and as he goes off to the kitchen. And now you can hear more clearly the two speaking at the table behind you. Again, they're players from the theater of
Sure.
Mystic Celebration, as it's called, and you would have recognized them even without the makeup and all that. You can tell that they are actors that you saw in the last play from the night before.
Okay.
One is when you guys were all together when you met Balmoral, right?
Yep.
Okay, so one is Phyllis. She is probably around in her 40s, not too tall, about 5.5 feet tall, skinny, long black hair, luscious black hair. She wears these robes that are quite fine, but a little bit dramatic with some of the flare of filigree and all that. And she has a couple of bracers on her arms that also have like matching filigree of silver that are running up. And then with her is a man who you don't know, well, you probably don't remember his name, but he's a little bit older than her and a little bit heavier, a little taller, and thinning black hair. You see that he's carrying a dagger and also has like robes that are cinched by a belt. And then you note one thing, that Phyllis has something kind of tucked away in one of the voluminous sleeves. And as you kind of glance over, you can see that there's this little black head of a crow that is like sticking out and making eye contact with you. Because they're kind of facing in your direction. And so it just kind of pops out. They're not paying attention to you at all.
Sure.
But the little crow seems to be watching you cock his head. And they're talking about just the theater, the next play that they're doing in the theater and
Sure.
and so forth. So it sounds fairly innocuous at this point.
As Finn makes eye contact with the crow, he's gonna spin around on the stool
And go, oh my God, is that a bird?
They both look up, Phyllis and the man with her. Oh,
Phyllis and Willis? Sorry.
Phyllis lifts her arm, and the bird just kind of peeks out, but doesn't fly out, just kind of peeks out, and then crawls back in a little bit. Why, yes, it's my companion.
Oh man, that's so cool. I used to have a companion at one point. How long have you been traveling with the bird?
Well, the bird is with me all the time. It's part of who I am. As a matter of fact, I use him quite a bit in various acting that I do. I would say that he's as much of part of me as my right arm.
That's so cool. I'm sorry to interrupt. I turned around for a second and I saw him and I couldn't help myself.
Yes, he's quite the beauty. I call him Black Beauty.
Interesting. That's
You're
so
like
cool.
your Black Beauty, huh?
Oh, we got crow envy going on here? What's going on? What's happening?
Keep going.
But so they're just discussing different stuff about the
Yeah,
theater
what they were.
and-
Yeah, you could overhear. They weren't talking loud, but not soft either. You know, just conversationally. And there's nobody else in here. And the young boy James is just kind of like sitting bored over, you know, waiting for somebody to call him over if they need anything. And yeah, just talking about the theater.
Okay. You said that the guy mentioned that the stable hand might know something about where Oscar and Philmar might know
Yes,
where
he
they
did
go.
mention that.
Okay. Thanks for showing me your bird. That's super cool. And before breakfast comes.
Young men, if you need a job, we're always looking for stagehands.
Oh man, that would be super cool. I'd have to discuss it with my party right now, but I think I'm okay. Okay, thank you. Bye. I'm gonna run out, and because I know that the stables are right behind the place, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can run out and find anybody hanging out by the stables in the back.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long. There are a couple of young boys that actually do the work there. Balmar, you've seen him actually serving inside the common room. But there's another one, Philmar. Philmar's his name. No, that's not his name. Falpier.
I was about
is
to
his
say,
name.
that's one of the guys.
That's great.
Yeah, Falpier is the other boy's name. And he's about 13, short little fellow, skinny, short brown hair. You see a little dagger kind of often. He's wearing very, clothes that are dirty. But he doesn't look like he's so homeless, just looks like work clothes.
Sure.
And the two of them are kind of moving around, within the stable area. The stable doors are open. You can hear the nicker of a horse inside, but you really don't see that many animals around.
Like an odd few amount of animals per how big the stable is.
It's quite a large stable. I mean, it looks like it could hold a few, more than a few, horses.
There's definitely no cows. 4 bulls, though.
Sure. I'm gonna walk up to them and be like, "Hey guys, excuse me. Can I ask you guys a question real quick?"
And the boys both stop and then look at each other and then walk over slowly. As that happens, the door to the small cottage that's sitting off to the side opens, and you see Regis come out.
They're over here.
Rillis come out. Rillis. She comes out, and she's the blonde serving woman.
That's one of that.
Yeah, over here. And she comes out, and she begins to basically work in the garden. She glances over to see you
I'll wave.
and the
Oh,
boys.
look at that. She even has her drinks with her over there.
She's all set. As the boys are approaching
Look at those
you.
thighs. I bet she plays softball.
And apparently she tends the garden. She hasn't gone to work yet. She's in her casual clothing, garden clothing, and just kind of keeping an eye on your interaction with the other boys.
Sure.
But you look like a young boy too, like with the fox, what do you call it, hood?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tan fox.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Jimmy Fallon.
All right.
Kimmel.
What's going on?
Oh.
Is that on your stream?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the boys, they walk, and what is your actual age?
I'm 13.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
similar age. So they walk up, oh man, that's a cool hood.
Thanks, dude. I made it myself. I've had it for a long time. It's
Wow.
hard to keep it smelling right.
But where'd you get the fox?
Oh, I hunted this fox. This was my first
You
kill.
killed the fox yourself.
I did.
Wow.
I used to have a dog that I would run around with, and we hunted a lot of animals. It's kind of how I fed myself for a long time. But
Oh, can I have it?
no.
What if we beat you for it?
What if you what?
What if we beat you for it?
I mean, you can try, but I just came over here to ask you some
I'm
questions.
just joshing with you. We're not going to do anything.
All right. Can I ask
we
you?
know you're a guest.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was talking. What the hell's this guy's name again? Not Abraham, but
Glammy.
Oh,
Glammy.
Gimli?
yeah, because that's the thing. I keep putting it with that guy. I was talking to Glammy because I was hanging out with Philmar and Oscar, and I owe them something from the other night, but I haven't been able to find them. And he mentioned something that you guys might know where they hang out, other than here.
Well, we see them come out the back door once in a while. I think they pretty much live here. They've been here a while.
That's what I thought, but it's been a second, and I can't find them. Where do they go when they come out the back?
I don't, he looks over at his friend. Belmont, have you seen him this morning? Yeah, I think so. They were heading up to the castle. Oh, they're going up to the castle. Yes, they go into the castle once in a while, and then they go out into the forest where they hunt. And then, I guess I've seen them around town here and there. I don't know, but I see them go to the castle a lot.
Okay. And then I have another question, and I kind of lean in a little bit. I go, I think the bartender asked me if I wanted to hire anybody for work.
If you wanted to hire someone.
Yeah, but I didn't really know what he meant.
Oh, I don't know. Glammy, he's an odd sort. He's nice sometimes and not so nice other times. I don't know what to think of him. We just, we're just careful around him.
Is it true that there's assassins in this town?
Roll, persuasion.
Since everyone's just said it to someone at one point. Might as well say it to the kids. 15 again.
We've heard stuff like that, but I don't know if there's really assassins around. I mean, I've never really seen. What's an assassin look like, really? Have you seen one?
No, I feel like they'd be pretty bad assassins if we did.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, people don't really die here much. I mean, unless it's,
People don't die here much.
naturally.
Yeah, sure.
We've made a deal here with the squid creature.
All right, well, I appreciate it. I'll dig in my pouch for my 1 day's pay that I have right now that I'm owed,
All 5 of those gold.
and I'll take a gold out and then I'll throw it to him. I'll be like, you guys are cool. I appreciate it. Huh? Yeah.
You're gonna eat it? Okay, a gold piece. Oh, you must be rich. Your
Not really.
parents- your
These guys
parents
I'm
must be
traveling
really
with
rich.
they pay me to come with them day to day.
Wow, do you need any more companions? I mean,
We
don't
can
get paid
ask.
anything like this.
We can ask, but I don't know. Next time we're all hanging out, you guys can come ask.
I think, but we gotta be careful. We don't want to make Abraham angry. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He seems
nice
cool.
guy.
Abraham seems nice.
And Valpyr just kind of like, yeah, he's all right. You can see he kind of like retracts into himself a little bit.
Well, what's wrong with Abraham?
No, nothing's wrong with Abraham. He's fine. I have to go.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Sure.
Shit. 8. Nope. 8.
And he starts to walk away. Valpyr starts to walk away.
Oh,
Balmer,
bye, man.
No, don't worry about him. What did you do, Valpyr? And he starts to run after his friend. What did you do? And he takes off his head and he throws it at his back, but Valpyr just walks into the stables.
Oh, man.
And then they both disappear into the stables.
Well, that was kind of fun and then kind of worrisome. All right. Well, I guess I got something of what I needed. How long until everyone's back at this point? I'm assuming my breakfast is ready. But how long until
Yeah, so it'll
everyone
probably be a
starts
little
to-
while before they're back with all the
You just-
things that are going on.
Give those kids $100.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Finn
he has no
doesn't fucking
concept
care.
of money.
He's learned
Now we don't need to
I
pay
gave
them anymore.
I gave one of them
Before you go in,
a couple
though,
gold last night.
before you go in, Rillis, in her garden, has kind of seen, maybe not heard everything, but heard some of it, and seen the end result.
Mhm.
And she says, just calls out to you, if you want information, you should just ask Abraham. And then
Okay.
she goes back to her gardening.
Thank you. I'll make this-
Just waves.
Have I seen Abraham this morning?
No, you have not.
Okay.
You've only seen Glammy and James
Okay.
and the stable boys.
As I get back in, I'll go to James because he's another young man, right?
Yeah, he's even younger though. He's like 9 or 10, and
Sure.
by that time, Glammy would have returned and been wondering where you went. But he's got your breakfast ready.
Oh, you're a beast.
Oh, there
Thanks,
you are.
man.
There you are. Here, please. I have your breakfast all prepared for you.
Thank you. Hey, James, right?
Yes. Yes, yes, sir. How can I help you?
Have you seen Abraham this morning?
Oh, he's sleeping. He doesn't come on till later.
Oh, all right.
He'll be in this afternoon.
Okay.
He always takes the evening shift.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. Can I get you anything more milk?
No, I'm okay.
Okay,
I think
all right.
I gotta lay off the fucking milk. I will eat my breakfast.
I import that from the mainland.
Yeah.
Your tab is 1400.
I don't even want to read that. I just see the words fish milk in front of me, and I don't really feel that's disgusting.
It's unicorn milk, just to be clear.
It's a real thing.
Oh, I believe it. That's why I don't want to know anything about that.
10,000 gold an ounce.
I don't really have any errands, and I feel like everything I have I want to disclose before we go places with it. So I will calmly wait for everyone to get back.
All right, so moving on to
You discover where the milk is coming from.
at the Church of Osprey.
You find the fish.
So,
You took a really long pause after I felt like you were about to tell me something really important.
did I really? Maybe I just fell asleep. It happens sometimes. I just nap.
With your eyes open.
Spontaneous napping, it's called. Would you like to try it?
I'll pass.
No.
But you were saying?
Yes. Oh, we were talking about spinning the wheel, but I'm not sure what you want yet.
Well, I actually had mentioned Assassin's Guild, and then you said, "Oh, well, I have something very important to tell you," and then you started talking about a wheel after that fact. But I'd like to dial it back to that.
It's like it's been a week since you said that.
Yeah. I know you're the type to be wheeling and dealing, but we got a timetable.
Oh, I wonder what it is that I might have been thinking about. And he just looks back at the wheel. You sure you don't want to spin the wheel? I mean, we have to have a basis, a baseline where to start today. So why don't, tell you what,
Whatever makes this over as quick as possible.
over what?
Nothing. I'll spin the wheel.
Okay, good. So step up. We have the three wheels.
It's not gonna bite me, is it?
And,
Not the
well,
slot machine.
not
Well,
maybe metaphorically. It depends on how well you spin.
His hand goes halfway and he stops. What does that mean?
It depends on how well you spin. Now you note that one wheel has numbers in
what just says it bites.
it doesn't have the numbers like all the way around in sequence, but it's like ranges of numbers. And so the first wheel, although they're all the same size, has numbers that start from 0 and go to 99. The second wheel starts at 0 and go to 999. And then the third wheel starts at 0 and goes up to 9,999. So why don't we start in the middle?
All right, you're the expert. What does this do exactly?
Tells you how much you're going to pay this
We're going to project a baseline.
He doesn't know that.
We have to make a baseline of
I didn't, and I'm scared.
negotiations going further. This will be our daily start.
Fuck, I wish Figaro was here.
So step up and spin the wheel.
All right. There's a very bad feeling about it, but he'll grab the thing.
How hard are you going to spin it?
Wait, where is it to 0? Is it like set to 0?
Yeah, it's just sitting on 0 right now.
All right, so he's gonna position himself so that the guys are.
Are you actually spinning
No,
it? Or
he
are you
puts
just
it back
making?
to 0.
He's like, nice practice.
Gonna get the roll slam or anything. Just fuck you.
Why don't you actually spin it?
Dow wouldn't be good at that anyway. All right, I guess. Fuck.
Really hard.
He spins it.
Spins it. Okay,
Am I
so
rolling
roll a d10.
percentiles?
Yep.
Is it 100? Is it 999?
It's 0 to 999. And so roll a 10. Roll a d10 and we'll just multiply or roll
Here,
a.
this will
What?
be your 100th die.
We're gonna do
Why don't you roll 3 d10s?
You want me to just ask?
Thank
You
you.
want me,
Roll 3
Three
d10s.
you want me to ask Siri to give me a number between?
The 100th
0.
die is 0.
8. 8.
Ends on 88.
Okay, all right, so 80. So you're in the 88 range. 0 to
Great.
88. He's like, well, that's low.
That could have been a lot worse.
Should have been a lot worse, but so be it. That's the rules. So any spell that you want me to cast will cost you 88 gold today.
What spells do you know?
Well, I did the light for you, so that's 88. I did the cure wounds for you. That's 88.
88 gold now.
So that's 160, 76 so far that we're up to. 176, yes. So beyond that,
I gotta be honest, I didn't ask for either of those, and one of them was painful.
oh, but you needed them.
I didn't do anything for me. It didn't change a thing.
Oh, but I can tell the difference.
Well,
You're a much brighter personality than you were when you came in.
Harper,
Yes.
please just tell me what you know about the Assassin's Guild. You were about to say something important. I'll pay you 88 gold. Let's just expedite this to that.
It's 176, actually.
I'm not paying for 2 spells that were non-consensually cast on me.
Non-consensual spellcasting.
Well, then they might, but if you come and spend again tomorrow, they may be more expensive. And then you would owe even more to the church. And if I told Harmon that we had an outstanding debt that had a variable cost to it, one day to the next,
Who's
All right.
he'd want to come collect.
Casting divine magic is kind of your job, right? It's your career path.
Oh, yes, yes, obviously.
All right. Well, my career path is being kind of a wall of steel, and
murder?
murder is tertiary. I just like defending people. Now, using your logic, if I were to throw a punch at you, and I like go through, but I stop short. Oh, I just defended you from that punch. The wheel's on 88. We'll say that counteracts one of my 88s, right? I'm just saying, using your logic, I didn't ask for that spell casting. You didn't ask for me to do that.
Why you spin the wheel?
I'm not spinning.
Where are your wheels? You must have wheels, otherwise...
Same wheel.
Doesn't know. These are my wheels.
Harper,
These are wheels of the church. Divine wheels.
what can I do right now
Well,
to get what you were about to say out of you?
I hate how good Ravik is at getting his NPCs under our skin.
Yeah.
oh, I was going to tell you, and actually it makes so much sense now, that you may want to consider that, especially for what it is that you're paying, although, honestly, for a commune, you'd have to spin on that wheel.
For what?
And that's the other wheel, the third wheel. So if you'd like to spin on that third wheel, just so we can establish a baseline for spells of that nature, then maybe, if your luck is with you, divinity calls, guides you well, might be able to cast a commune that may help you.
As he's doing his motions and everything, I'm just gonna kind of like size him up. What kind of jewelry is he wearing?
Okay, so he's
Two of them have church thefts.
Yeah, this is his inner voice of the things that Figaro wants him to do, but it's not going to.
so he has long white hair
That's better.
and he's got this full flowing beard. He's easily 70s, but he's 5'10", 175. So he's got some thickness to him. His clerical vestments and robes are
That's the gift
blue
gives him
with the symbol of the deity of Osprey, at least one of them, which is the goddess of water and voyages. And so in this case, it's the 3 barracuda. And you had already asked from last time, is one missing? And,
Yeah.
and it is. And that's the only symbol that he has on him. Besides that, he's not carrying, he's wearing these bracers. You can see them under his flourishes with his robes, and they come up that are have the symbols of like dragon turtle on them.
Yeah.
And then he's got there's a quarterstaff against the wall, and you can see that there's this hammer that looks quite master craft type hammer, also filigreed with all the holy symbols. That's off to another side next to his chair. Aside from that, he's not wearing armor,
Are you gonna kill him?
and that's it. What?
Who?
Where?
He just kind
Huh?
of pinches the bridge of his
Why?
nose. Harper, Father Harper, whatever your stupid title is. Are you gonna tell me what I want to know or not?
Yes, I've told you. The best way to get information is for me to cast commune with my god. If I commune with the gods, with Osprey, then we can find out perhaps the information that you'd like to find out. What would you like to discover? What are your questions?
For 88 gold?
You spin that wheel and we'll
Already
find out
spun
what
a
it costs.
wheel,
I know, but
Harper.
that's for the other spells. That's for the spells of lower level. But if you want the highest level spells like commune,
I
then
spin
you
the
must
wheel
spin
that goes up to
10,000.
10,000.
$9.99. 4 d10s, please, in a row. You roll them.
I'm not spinning that
Are you
shit.
not spilling it?
I
Okay.
can't afford that.
You don't know what you can afford. Maybe you'll roll low like you did before.
What if you rolled 3 zeros and a 2?
Hell yeah, dog.
I have commune at the ready today.
What if it's just 4 zeros?
I may not have it tomorrow.
That's a
That would be 10,000.
0.2% chance of that happening.
Let's. I know this isn't for me.
0.1%
This is just to
chance
see
of
what
that
happens.
happening.
Let's see what it would.
This doesn't count. Mike's rolling.
I rolled a
Your
516.
first two numbers are
8,006.
So are you going to spin or not?
No,
Yeah, he's
I
like-
can't afford it. No.
How do you know you can't afford it?
Harper,
You might roll low. You don't have to buy.
I'm not
I'm
a
just saying,
genius, but
just spin. We'll make a baseline.
I know how to
You
play
find
the
it.
odds, and
Yeah.
those odds ain't good.
And then
Just forget it.
if you can afford it, then
Knew this was a waste of time to begin with. Damn it.
all right. Just give me the 176 gold.
He just turns and walks out.
Does it? Okay. Outside, outside nervously is Harmon. Not Harmon, Harper. Not Harper. Harper's inside. Basil. Jesus Christ. Basil's outside. The one that brought you. He's just waiting in the waiting room.
Waiting.
And just nervously, kind of pacing back and forth, waiting for you to come out. Kind of heading toward the door as you come out.
Yep.
And he glances behind you, looking through the door at Harper, who's just standing there with this look on his face. Everything go all right?
No, that was fruitless. Thank you.
Doors closing.
Yep,
and-
bye. What was with the zone of silence or whatever you did when I was walking in here?
Oh, Harper sometimes accidentally casts spells, and the one that he cast might not have been very. It might have been threatening. I don't want to say threatening, dangerous. So I wanted to make sure that it was, we were both protected. I keep silence, ready to go at a moment's notice.
Well, I appreciate your time. I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Nothing we can do for you today, Basilas?
What did he say? What was that last one?
Anything we can do for you? There's nothing we can do for you.
No.
All right. Well,
It was pretty much a waste of time.
if
You might want to get him some help.
All right. Yes. Well, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But anyway, thanks for coming by. And if you need to, any of your friends die or you end up with some terrible situation that needs to be rectified, we'd be glad to take care of it here at the temple.
Yeah, spin the wheel. I can't afford that either. Probably be
No, it
more
would have been
expensive.
for 516 gold.
If you rolled,
Yeah, if I rolled, it would have. Well, you see, I rolled like shit, so I rolled low.
well, yeah, he might have rolled like.
I mean,
Even
a
lower.
roll at 88 was good, but it was pointless because he wanted to charge me for 2 spells I didn't ask for.
All right. So Basil leads you back out to the.
Yeah. He just starts walking back to the tavern. He's
Okay.
like, I told him it was a fucking waste of time. God damn it.
What would it be?
What would it be if I?
I'm doing a test roll right now, too.
So what's your?
8741 is what?
5,938
Perfect.
would have been.
I'm really dumb. I got 6-0 and then double zeros.
So 6,000 exactly.
That's it? Okay. I thought it was going to be like 60.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess you did roll the best. Too bad you weren't there. But even
Yep.
still, he was offering you a good deal. Maybe, depending on
He
your
was
luck.
offering what he
Could
thought
he
was a
have
good
Rev
deal.
Yes.
Pipleaf for 88 gold?
So you all gather
I'm pretty
eventually
sure clerics
together
have locate objects.
at the tavern, and nothing has really changed by the time you get there, except that Finn is up.
Hey
and about.
guys,
Hey, Finn.
where have you all been?
I went to the church like we discussed, but it was pointless.
Figaro, I need 2,000 gold
Why?
because. Just stares at her.
On the topic of gold, I
Why?
believe I'm owed payment. This is day 2.
How
Right.
much
It's
we
not
paying you
it's not
again?
over yet.
We split the gold. So
No, I need 2,000 of your gold
why?
because
No.
How much are we paying you, Finn?
It was 10 gold a day.
I thought it was 5 gold today.
I'm taking out one of the small rubies. It's 20 gold.
I
I'm
thought
paying
that-
you in
I
advance.
thought it was
Thank you.
2.
No, you're the one that talked it up. I was gonna say 1 gold a day, and then you made it higher.
No.
You're like a
You
hireling.
guys want to sit over here?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
So you're at that time of the morning, probably getting on toward noon, that others are starting to filter in.
Polaris will lay on hands on himself,
Oh, yeah.
heal himself up.
So,
The hell
Holy
happened
shit,
to you?
man. Yeah, what the hell?
Hang on. All right.
You okay?
Yeah. Ran into crack.
Oh.
Is your helmet
Beat the
off?
shit out of him.
What?
Oh yeah, you just adjusted your nose. So
Yeah.
your helmet would be off. What happened to your teeth?
Crack.
Good
That's the best
lord.
one of the night. That was the best one of the night. Come on.
are you still wearing that helmet that you found? In
No, I
the-
just took it off. To
No,
my
but
nose.
is that the helmet you've been wearing?
Generally, yes.
Okay.
He's asking because he realizes
How
that
does
he
he
hasn't
look?
been using them.
Yes, he's asking because he hasn't been doing stuff.
He needs to fuck you with it.
How does crack
Well,
look?
Is he alive?
Yeah, I brought it back. He was
Oh.
bleeding out.
That's awesome.
Well, I hope you guys have better luck than me today, because I got nowhere.
I got his sword taken away. So hopefully he'll calm down now. Stop fighting people.
Would you feel better if we
good.
talked in the room? You want to lie down?
Why? You
I
can't
don't
hear
know,
me
man.
out here?
No, I
It's
can't.
not very loud.
But I'm
There's
wondering
nobody
if
here.
is that a problem that people no?
I mean, if we're gonna get into specifics and stuff, we should probably go into one of the rooms. I was just trying to see.
There's 2 other people in the
He
whole
just said
place.
people are starting to filter.
Oh.
But did
coming in
anybody
for
have
brunch.
any success today?
Oh, I did.
In what we're doing here?
I
have a really
I did
nice
a little.
hat.
I did a
Yes.
little bit.
I did.
I did too.
But I need 2,000 gold from Figaro first.
I'm not just going to give you my money. That's most of my money.
I'll give you something back.
You have 2,000 gold?
You have 2,000 gold.
I do not.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
you too.
We all have we have way too much fucking money.
It's only because it's not
Did I
split
miss-
yet with your other fourth party member.
How do you not know how?
I have 650,
No.
no.
Polaris has
What?
4,100.
1,300.
Yeah.
Okay, then I missed a share
Yeah,
somewhere.
you just
along the
haven't
way.
been writing it down.
I usually do.
No, I've been adding it all
I
up.
mean, I have more because I've been gambling, but
And you guys got to because
Yeah, we've got like 4,100
because
and change.
Okay.
it was from the amount where I died.
Yeah, I added that.
Where did it go?
I don't know. Whatever. I'm not
remember
gonna worry
when
about it
we
right now.
sold
It's not
those
important.
magic items for a lot of money?
I got
And the
a
star
little
cards.
less than 2,000 gold. That's what I got.
Okay, so everything that Polaris learned from talking to the money trader, I tell them.
Okay. So you bring them up to date.
Where are we hanging out?
Wherever you.
Preferably not closer to the people. Yeah.
And then I share some of the information I learned from the clothing vendor. Like, we knew that they were clerics, but it seems like they are. It seems like they actually never come into town. They have they invite people specifically up from. They invite people up. This town exports nothing, which is unusual considering a town this size existing here. This town should have something that they have to finance. It seems like this town is made to they have a lot of defense against orcs, but the orcs haven't attacked in years. And the two the two advisors are military men. They're the priests of whatever the fuck what's your god again?
Cord.
Yeah, they're both seems to be either priests or maybe your kind of priests where you kill things. They
I don't
both-
kill things unless I have to.
Yeah, they seem to be more like you than like what? You said you guys were a bit dotty?
Speaking of more like me, Dal. You know how normally when we come to a new town, I don't have sex with two women I don't know? That's not gonna work for you tonight.
Crazy.
What the hell have you been up to? You need
Who starts a
2,000 gold from
conversation
the-
like that? I just sat down.
I'm
Is
sorry,
it,
you need 2,000 gold from me and you need him to have sex.
Bessie?
You should give him the 2,000.
A Lotta and somebody else.
you know what?
Alada and Bessie?
Yeah, maybe.
No.
I think her name's actually Bess, but I'm getting it wrong on
Yes, I
purpose.
need 2,000 gold from you.
Why am I doing that? Are we getting anything out of that?
I think I got some information that I just told you guys, but Mike doesn't remember it, so yes.
What don't I remember?
Mike does.
Oh,
I don't remember what Ravik told me last week when
I'm just
we
gonna
were
start calling
getting
myself
information.
Mike just to make it.
Didn't you take notes?
I took a lot of notes.
All right,
It's a
all
mess
those
of-
notes, that's what I tell you.
Yeah.
That's why you're having sex.
I got a few
So
things.
do a good job. You don't get to have sex.
No, that's not what I was talking
mean-
about.
I was referring
can,
to a lot of. A lot.
Anyway,
Alada and Bess.
I talked to the stable boys to try to figure out where Oscar and Fillmore go a few times of the day. That didn't really get me anywhere. They said they hang out at the castle sometimes. I don't know if that's useful or not.
Did they just go up to the castle?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them since they went out that night when we tried to follow them.
We left you here to watch for them.
And I never saw them. They said they never came back, nor did anyone see them leave this morning. And they said that sometimes they visit the castle.
Don't you remember we said get up early and watch their room?
No. Also, I mentioned, or I don't even remember if I mentioned it, but Abraham came into conversation, and one of them seemed incredibly disturbed by that. I don't know why.
He's a creepy dude.
That's fair.
According to Figaro.
And just as a note, this was a 13-year-old child.
Okay.
I tried to stop him and just to ask if he was okay, but they walked away. And then a woman saw me, and she said to talk to Abraham for information, but he hasn't woken up yet this morning. Oh, and this is also maybe a little bit important. I think I could just hire the assassin that we're looking for.
Why do you think Abraham's creepy?
I don't remember. It's been 3 weeks.
You got tunnels underneath the inn.
Oh, yeah, that one.
No way that last sentence was just overlooked by everybody.
We just kept going.
I just.
So what do you want to do, Finn? Hire him to kill one of us?
Yeah.
How do we get in touch with him?
Well,
What if he succeeds?
he won't.
We'll have it staged so
Well,
the rest of us are ready to jump him.
You know sometimes they do. That's why they're called assassins and not failures.
Okay, so then we won't do it on one of us. I'm just saying that this
So
morning.
you're gonna pay
I
to have
woke
someone
up-
else killed?
This morning, I woke up, I went to the bar to get breakfast while I was waiting for you guys, and whoever, what's his fuck name, came to me and asked if I was looking to hire anybody for work. And then he winked at me, and I don't know if he was just being creepy or if he was alluding to the fact that it was maybe like bad work. But I'm just saying, no one usually like under the table asks someone to hire work unless it's for some shade. So I think if
Glammy?
yeah. So I think if I go to him and I say like,
Glammy the one missing fingers and a face?
No, that's Ollie.
Ollie, yeah.
so here's my plan.
This guy.
Here's my plan. Maybe we have one of you go to the bar and be like, like, hey, I heard that there's someone in this town that can take care of problems. Like, I have someone that's been giving me problems. And then like, oh, stick him on me, man. I don't care. That's fine. But I think this is good. This can let us maybe either like if we do business with that guy when we hire him, maybe it'll bring us into contact with an assassin from this guild that we're looking for, or we'll get to see who it is.
I think they're at
You
the castle.
understand that paying people to kill other people is wrong, right, Finn?
Yes, and I think you're really harboring on that point when I haven't specifically said that we need to do that or hire him on
No, that was literally your idea.
Wait, couldn't you make a fake person? No?
That's-
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't care whether it's someone or us or whatever. That's not my point. My point is that if we handle it in some way, I think it's an avenue to figure out either who one of the assassins is, get into contact with them, and figure something out.
They know we're here. They know we were in their rooms. They might have gone to the castle I think we need to go to the castle. I think everyone knows that we're here and that we're looking into them. We haven't been subtle. If we go asking about the guild, no matter what kind of lies we spin, they're gonna know that it's us.
Okay.
You were there.
You were sent to the church to be subtle.
No,
I can only assume he's
talked
talking
to the
about
head
you, doll.
priest. Well, I don't know why.
You talked to the
Priest
entire
was an asshole,
tavern
didn't know
lobby
shit.
about the Assassin's Guild.
Hey, you remember the white paint last night?
Pretty much.
He talked to Abraham.
No, I
about
talked
it.
to Abraham in private.
How fucking private was that conversation? Were you not right here?
No, I was at the end of the bar with Abraham when no one else was around us, and specifically said I talked to him.
All right. Well, bickering ain't gonna get us anywhere.
It will go somewhere.
I think we need to get to the. I think you're right, Figaro. I think the only lead we got at this point is just to go to the castle and see what's what.
Which castle?
Or the
The
manor.
keep.
Okay.
Keep. Small keep.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do at this point. Every lead we've been following is a dead end,
Well, I
more
think
or
in the
less.
future you should be more subtle.
What did I do that was unsubtle?
I don't know. Figaro's the one that said you weren't subtle.
Remember last night when I didn't notice the white paint trap and white paint went everywhere and Doll got covered in white paint, ran outside and tracked white paint everywhere?
That's probably what he's talking about.
Yeah, well,
And then-
you're right. It is my job to disarm traps.
And then leading into a question that I asked, if, like, a little bit ago, that only one person answered. Thank you.
You're welcome. One day, Anthony.
Sorry.
On
if
Discord.
I have no idea what
You
you're
asked a
talking
question
about.
on Discord?
I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
It was in character chat. Anyway.
Oh.
We have in-character chat for
have an
these guys?
You answered it. You answered it, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Anyway, the question is, let's say we get to the end of this, and maybe you're right. We figure out it's the mayor. What's our action? Are we going back to who hired you guys for this? Are we just taking action there? That needs to be discussed before we go there.
We could just go beat Fresco up, break his legs, and bring him back and say he's the.
I
he's
mean,
the bad
like,
guy. He's a
he's
piece of shit.
annoying, and that's true, but like,
At this point, that's what I'm willing to do.
I think.
apparently the guards don't act on much in this town, so
Yeah.
not that I know that, but
Well,
Yeah, I wasn't there either.
oh, yeah. So, while we have a moment, I tell the story about how I
love that
see
you're
this
rereading it.
motherfucker
You answered
run
it.
into. I see this guy just running through the streets, bloody to shit, beating the shit out
From
of
the
other guy with
11th.
the sword.
Correct?
So?
Nobody remembers what we did a week ago?
No, that's fine. You're in the clear. You answered. You're
Oh.
fine. It's these motherfuckers I'm annoyed
Buddy,
at.
I barely check private chat. Not even.
I'm not really
no,
that
Discord
annoyed.
from a week ago
I was
he's
just-
bitching about.
Oh, it's a matter of going.
In any case, as you guys are sitting there talking, Elves and Greco come in. They are the stewards of the winery, and they just kind of look over. Everything okay with what's going on with Crack earlier?
He fought me, so I fought him back.
You're looking. You healed yourself completely, or
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking better.
I do that.
Okay, but Crack is okay. Everyone,
I saved his life,
did you?
if that's worth a beer.
I know he's taut-tempered and everything, but
So you want to buy me a beer to thank me?
well, sure, we'll buy you a beer.
All right.
How about a glass of wine from our winery?
Is your winery good?
Yes, it's the best in town.
I've heard it's horrible wine.
No, who told you that?
Everybody I asked about wine.
Well, they seem to drink it enough.
All right, I'll drink some of your wine.
Calls over to Glammy, and Glammy pops open a bottle of wine and brings you all a glass of wine.
Is it
And then
horrible?
immediately,
Is it horrible wine?
it's
You can just say yes.
it's mid-grade.
Is it
Mid-grade.
wine or is it red wine vinegar?
No, it's not that bad. It's mid-grade wine.
I love
It's basically
Cooking.
like
Good
a
for salad dressing.
like a Sutton. What is this?
Sutter Home.
Sutter Home. There you go.
White wine vinaigrette.
But as they're talking to you, kind of
Yeah,
across the
maybe-
Are you
room,
allowed to drink Sutter Home in this neighborhood?
I guess.
All right.
I just don't like it. I don't.
Okay.
I don't drink anything but red wine.
All right.
And only Rioja. There are a few other people that suddenly perk up in the room, and they're like, something happened. There was a fight with Crack, another fight with Crack, and you see the Weavers that are sitting together. You don't know their names, and then
Because you don't want us to know their names?
well, I mean, you just don't know their names at this point because you haven't gone to see a Weaver.
Whoever perked up at hearing, oh, another fight with Crack,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, buy the wine men a drink and they'll tell you all about it.
And they immediately just start to talk about what happened. And then there's Beshkar over there, who you
Now, what were you telling us about the Weavers?
That's a fun.
no, that they had just they were sitting in there together, and then Beshkar from the boathouse, which I think you guys have spoken to, because because she is the one that spends a lot of time with Alana.
Bess?
No, that's Beshkar.
Oh, Beshkar. Good old Beshkar.
Yeah, Bess is the cleric from
That was
the
soon to me.
temple.
Gotcha.
But Beshkar is the one that was sitting with Alana, and apparently they have a relationship.
Okay.
So anyway, Beshkar's by herself, and then you have the Weavers, whom you don't really know, that are also in there, and they're all asking questions about what happened with Crack. And apparently it's not such a subtle thing that Crack gets into disturbances with others, as they call it.
Beshkar!
Yeah. Yes.
I'll gesture her over.
Oh. I'm looking at you critically. You're the one with the eye.
What?
Without the eye, I should say.
No,
one
it's
eye.
there. I don't know why everybody
Like a
assumes it's not.
cyclops, yes.
I went to trade some coins for gems with Alana today.
Oh, yes. She smiles.
Spoke to her. Apparently you and her and Dal are going to have a dalliance later.
Yes. That was the idea. If Olata...
Well, it's happening tonight, I guess.
Oh, good.
And as I explained to Alana, he prefers to be called Baby Doll.
Baby doll. Well, that's interesting.
Am I in earshot?
You're like at the table. That's what I was like.
You're at the table with me. While
What
I'm
the
drunk.
hell are you talking about?
And she's like sizing you up.
Whatever he just told you is crap, and I don't know
So-
where he's digging it up from.
When you're grown, you can do that to your friends.
Why do I have to be grown for that?
Because your friends are probably your age.
Oh, you mean get them into sex parties? I thought you just meant give
No, I
stupid
just
nicknames
I
to
ju-
girls.
I just meant sell them out to other people like that.
Oh. Okay.
She's she's still standing at the table. That's
fair.
And she's looking around. She's
You
like,
want to sit?
I don't appreciate being the butt of others' jokes.
I don't appreciate it either.
I wasn't joking.
could be the
Speak to
mayor's
Alana
assistant
about
there.
it.
We don't have
Wait.
sex parties, little boy. You should know that. It's not a sex party. She was just interested in certain aspects of this gentleman here, not necessarily sexual. He has a very curious eye, and she has a very interesting bubble that she thought might fit within, and sought to
Sorry,
gain his
this is the
attention.
point.
She wants to
but
put a bobble
It's
in
there.
the stairs?
You lift up your patch.
Yeah, he lifts up his patch. He doesn't like actively hide it. It's one eye is dark vision, one eye isn't. So
Feel
it's
Finn just going like this to the gemstones on your eye.
fuck.
Sorry. That's super dope.
Listen, I apologize for my friend. Here, I'm gonna hand her a gold piece. Drinks
She
are on
takes
me
it.
tonight. I'm very sorry for his inconsideration.
It's just afternoon.
You'll be taking drinks off of him.
Well, hopefully a gold piece can last you into the night, right?
She looks at you all. She has this look of disgust on her face.
I
And she
apologize.
She lifts her hands to her face and then makes a symbol with her hands, fingers. All of you need to make a wisdom save.
What the hell?
Speaks something as she makes the movements.
Can I rage?
You got mindless rage already?
No.
I think that's a level 6.
No.
I'm not even telling you what my wisdom save was. Just
13
showed
for
Rabbit
me.
privately.
What? How?
I wrote it on a note and showed it to him.
Oh, do you want me to do that privately too?
No, it doesn't have to be private.
No, I was just being.
I just need to know what you rolled.
13.
7.
No, we each have skills.
23.
Sometimes,
Okay, well, that makes it easy.
Social grace ain't one of yours.
sometimes they need to be used for the good of the party.
What were we getting out of that?
Okay, well, right now,
So
I think this
immediately-
conversation's not happening.
Immediately, as you're in mid-conversation, both Dahl and Finn just on the table asleep.
Okay.
And the two of you, Figaro and Polaris, you feel groggy for a moment, but you overcome it. And she just stomps her foot, turns, and walks away.
Huh.
Not one to upset.
What did you promise her that she'd upset? Why did you promise that? You know him. He's not really one for this kind of thing.
He is one for that kind of thing. No, I didn't promise he had sex. I promised he and her friend could get together. What they deal with in that time, she had information we could use, and she had a magical item that could possibly fit into his eye socket and help us.
Yeah, that is a good point. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen now. Do we need to wake these two up?
No. In fact, I'm gonna drink his beer.
Don't touch my milk.
Like a minute later, they start coming back to consciousness.
I put his
From
empty
sleep.
glass back in front of him.
And she
Where'd the lady go?
She left. She walked right out the front door.
What happened?
You pissed off the sorceress and she left.
What did I do? I was trying
Really
to
do
make
that.
Polaris's. Whatever. We gotta get this solved so we can get the fuck out of this backwater town.
I like this stuff.
I
Are
don't.
we just going to the castle then?
Yep.
If that seems like
All these
whatever.
great
You know what? I don't think Finn's idea was bad. I gotta say. And do you want to pursue that somehow?
I'm not a fan of that idea.
I'm not saying we
I'm
actually
gonna vote against it.
pick a target.
I'm not a fan
But
of it
just
for different
Why don't you like it?
reasons.
Just for the fact of that someone has to be a target?
Yeah, killing people for money is generally considered bad.
He
Okay,
could say
so-
he's looking for help or work, but he likes to meet who he's working with first to get a lead that way, and we don't have to actually put a target on
Do
something.
you like the plan if no one would get hurt?
You mean, am I okay with you lying to the Assassin's Guild?
Okay, I
Is
guess
that,
we're
is that what you're asking?
No, it's fine. We just won't
Yeah.
we won't meet who we think this is. I guess we can go to the castle.
You hear psst, psst.
Who's doing this?
There's a young man, probably about Finn's age, that has come up just onto the side, looking around the side of the booth where you are, and it's Balmar, who you met outside. One of the boys. He's looking at you, but kind of like cowed a little bit, not wanting to.
What's up, bud?
Did players say something to me?
Your rooms.
No, that's hilarious.
Your rooms.
Yeah.
They've been rolled.
Oh, it's a good thing I always keep my stuff in my pouch on me.
So I just want to let you know.
How do you know that?
Well, I was just coming in to help with service, and your doors are open, and it's a mess inside. And we saw, looking around, we talked about before.
Yeah.
We saw them leaving, coming and going. I didn't see them in there, but we just saw them coming and going.
Did you have a vague direction of where they went after they went out?
I don't know. I just went into town. I've got to go.
I give him another gold.
Okay, he takes it and runs off.
For that information? Fuck yeah, dude.
What was that about?
Our rooms have been robbed?
What?
Okay, let's go.
I get up and on all fours I
So-
run through the...
Fuck, you know, I have to ask, what would you realistically have left in your rooms? I mean, obviously not what you're wearing. Obviously, you're probably carrying most of your valuable stuff with you. But is there anything that you would have realistically left in your room?
I mean, I have my coin pouch on me, but realistically, the big backpack that has like my scroll case, my crowbar, my pitons, my whatever that rations, rope.
So all that
Tinderbox,
shit,
yeah,
Clo-
just the mundane
clothing,
shit.
Dungeoneers,
all that
equipment.
stuff. I mean, are you going back to your rooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find that it's a mess. All your shit is everywhere.
But it's there. Okay.
But it's there. Only if you left anything valuable.
Are you kidding me? No, my bag of stuff. My bag of stuff.
I know your
having
bag of
have not-
holding that, yeah, you would definitely carry that with you. I get that. But only if there was anything of any real value is what might have been taken. and then I would make a roll on that to see if it was found. But otherwise, everything's just a mess, and they wouldn't have taken shit like ropes and all that stuff. So it's a mess, though. It's all over the place. Whatever's left behind, just scattered about your room.
No, we would be.
I did have 2 hand axes. I don't know if that was valuable enough for them. Okay.
Well, I've been in the bar all day. No one's come from the front door. I mean, they came from the back, so that's at least one vague direction on which where they went.
You were here all day. They were quiet.
Or windows or trapdoors.
Our rooms do have windows.
Can I check to see if anything was left behind?
I make a
I don't know, they're-
forensic check.
Yeah, no, not a forensic, but like, was the, like, were the windows left open? Does it look like the trapdoor was disturbed? So it might have been Abraham, or, like, he said that it was from these 2 fuckers. I don't
Your
know,
doors are open,
cool.
and
Did
so
they
whether or
leave
not you
keys?
lock them,
Cool. Probably, I don't know. I would have locked it.
I feel like I would have.
but
Well, we have the same door.
yeah. So I
Finn
mean,
definitely would have not locked that door when he woke
Yeah,
up
I
this
know.
morning. 100%.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
and if you didn't
Polaris
say it,
probably wouldn't
I
either.
probably wouldn't think that you did.
And did
But
they leave a message?
there's no obvious message anywhere. But your room has absolutely been rolled. Everything, even the things, even the furniture that was there, all the drawers have been pulled out. The mattresses turned over. Everything just completely searched through. Again, there's no panes in the window, but they can be shuttered and blocked. So they are exactly as you left them.
Yeah.
And nothing's been disturbed as far as the trap door, as far as you can tell. It's still, you still have your bed on top of the,
Yeah.
as you left it, just the front doors or the doors to the room were open. So that seems like the obvious point of entry was it came right through the front door.
Yeah, cool. Well,
And
that
you
was
didn't
like
set an
eye for
alarm
eye
today,
sort of
right?
shit.
Because, I mean, I don't recall you saying anything about an
Yep, no.
alarm, so,
I just have it at night.
yeah, so I didn't, so you wouldn't have heard,
Now, Finn has led us to believe it was the guys from the.
if, it depends on what he tells you.
I was talking. The only person I talked to them about was Oscar and Fillmore, so it had to be that's who he's talking about.
Well, then
Right.
we went through their room,
What
so
do
they
you
went
mean?
through ours.
You can go ask him again.
No, that's the.
I'll go kick their door open.
That's what I was thinking.
Standing out far enough that a bucket of white paint doesn't fall on me.
Okay. You're gonna kick the door to
Their room.
their room. Okay.
Yep.
I'm,
Right.
I'm next to him for that.
What
Not,
about
not
you
in front or
guys?
behind, but I'm next to him.
So you two are right next to each other. You two.
I'm honestly probably gathering all my shit together and
Yeah,
putting
so
it
you're
back in
just
my
right
bag. Yeah.
So you guys are down the hall still, or?
We're in our room.
Well, they're in
right
the
next
closed
door.
room to them, so luckily it's just like this. We're just.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
in,
yeah, I know-
like,
I know
I'll
you
help
guys are
with
close
their
by,
shit.
but I just
I don't think
wanted
anyone's
to know
in
where
that
you were.
room.
Okay.
Is this your hammer or mine?
I don't think anyone's in that room, but at this point it's fair game to what they have in it.
So as you go down, make an athletics roll.
I figured it's just an indoor.
Can I help them?
Um,
As someone with high athletic.
I don't see how you could.
Okay.
Kicking down the door.
16.
16. It's easily you're able to smash through the door, and it just bam slams open. Inside, you see that there is a bit of whitewash on the floor. Has not been cleaned up as much as the hallway has been. There's nobody inside, and it appears to be left, just from what you can see, exactly as you left it. But,
Okay.
who knows?
Yeah.
If we just wait here.
I'll just turn and go back over to.
Do you have an engraved crowbar?
Man, I keep
Who
all my...
does that?
You!
Oh.
You, but... To doll from... Who?
All right, never mind. All right. We're ready to go.
This is where they
Who's
live.
Delilah?
Our stuff's still in here.
Don't worry about it.
What if we just wait here?
Is that why you turned the ladies
Everyone
out?
needs their stuff at some point.
They won't be coming back
Ask
here.
a lot of questions for her. Fuck it, dude.
So to convey the information to the rest about the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I run out the back?
Yeah,
and look
sure.
for Prescott?
For Priska? Sure. Roll perception as you walk out.
The room is empty.
It's a little bit afternoon at this point.
Looks like they abandoned it as is.
Well,
12.
I didn't.
kid-
No,
searching.
you don't see him anywhere. You just see that you see
Cracks.
Balmar
Dude, can you try?
and Valpir you know,
There's
kind
a
of
fox in
together, just talking next to the stable door, just watching you guys.
I run up to them and I go, hey, have you seen that weird homeless guy that hangs out around here?
Oh, Priska?
Yeah.
Isn't he something?
Have you seen him in the last few seconds, minutes?
No, I don't normally
Hour?
see him during the daytime. But sometimes he comes by, creeps around at night, looking in the windows and all that. But he's not allowed inside. But no, he's harmless. Don't
Do you
worry.
ever talk to him?
Yeah, I mean, he plays games with us, and he's fun. He's witty and entertaining. He likes to, you know, tell us rhymes and stories. And
Would you
stuff.
do me a favor?
Yeah.
If you see him again, can you tell him that kid wants to talk to him?
What's your name again? Finn.
It's Finn.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be around tonight.
Thank
I'll let
you.
him know. Where can he find you? In the tavern? Yeah.
Does he go in the tavern?
Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. Where will he find you? Or maybe.
How about I'll check. If he just hangs around out here, I'm gonna check outside out here periodically throughout the night. Just tell him to be hanging out around,
hey,
all right?
Falper could look. We'll just tell him to. I'll run in with a note.
That's perfect.
Will that be all right?
That's perfect.
Or I'll just come tell you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I went back.
Hey, Finn.
Yeah.
Can you track? You look like you can track. You have an animal carcass on your head.
I am quite proficient with you know tactics and stuff like that, but I'm also not that wise, so the number counteracts itself.
Oh. All right, message received.
Although our DM does enjoy the fact of when someone is proficient in something, so
All right, I
even
guess
though I'm not that wise, I did choose it as a skill that he'd have.
No, well.
However, you'd like to play that number game.
Well, since as you say you're proficient, how about you help me
Okay.
and we try?
Okay.
What are you trying
Can
to
you
do?
assist me? I'm trying to track to see if we can get
Footprints,
anything
anything,
from
direction.
Osprey and
Oscar
Fillmore.
and Fillmore? Okay.
Yeah, Osprey.
Looking for recent
I wrote
tracks.
down Osprey for some reason.
I wrote down Oscar.
Osprey is a. Well, if you're doing
That's a
help,
bird.
then that's advantage.
Yeah, no. 10 and 12, 13. So probably not.
There's a lot of traffic,
Yeah.
you know, in and out, so it's just kind of hard to.
All right, that was worth a
And it
shot.
hasn't been raining lately, so.
Look, that footprint points at the castle.
Yeah, I don't see what other option we have at this point.
Let's go.
I'm taking my sack with me this time.
Yeah, part of my character is my backpack's always on me. So.
Are you guys still outside in the stable area? In that-
No, I came back.
Oh, you guys are inside.
We were inside
Okay.
doing that.
You hear the clink of armor. You hear the voices, you know, in the tavern. Things get quiet, and then there's like louder voices, not yelling, but just like almost like demanding. And then the back door opens, and you hear the clink of armor of somebody
Wait.
striding down the hallway.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Because we're right in that.
Okay.
hallway.
So
We're right there.
okay.
Great.
So you see, coming through that door is the evening
Are you
patrol.
No, because we survival track.
The evening patrol of
The evening patrol.
right, the one that you normally see in the evening with the two guards and the cleric. I think Tellish.
Wow, what a stance that guy's in.
Yeah. And then coming through this door here, you see
Oh no. Oh no.
you see the lady, the caster, the cleric, or
The one that slept them?
the one that came down to deal with
The
Crack.
untruth sayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Phil Bohr
Okay.
coming down this way,
Oh god.
you know, with guard number 2
That's not good.
Guys.
as they're coming down. So yes, for the evening patrol, you recognize them as you've talked to them in the tavern, at least once, one night anyway. I think before they went on the evening patrol, they were in the tavern where you had an opportunity to talk with them. And then Armax, who you just recently spoke to, with Crack and Falbor, who was like really side-eyeing Figaro at this point, and then guard number 2 coming from the other side. And it seems like Armax has rank here, as she strides up to you. The other one's just taking position on the other side, coming through the back entry. Oh, well,
Captain,
here we are, meeting again.
is there an issue?
There is. Arnis, the mayor of Garrotten, has requested your presence at the castle.
This doesn't look like a request party.
Well, you need to come with. You're not being arrested, but she'd like to talk to you. And she has made it very clear to me that you must come either willingly or unwillingly. And so please, please, again, you're not being arrested. Honest just wants to talk to you and would like to meet with you right now.
We were planning on going there anyway. I don't particularly relish hurting any of these guards.
I don't either. We keep our gear.
Everything you have on you is fine until we get to the castle. And then, of course, you know, before we bring you to Arnis, you'll have to relinquish your weapons. But don't worry. You have my assurance. You're not being arrested. At this point, there's no reason to arrest you. Arnis would just like to talk to you. And I don't know the details of what her inquiry is, but she did not make it seem like it was because you were in any way threatening. Despite what happened with Crack today, we're still investigating that particular situation. There's nothing to do with that. But you've come to her attention, and she would like to have a discussion with you.
We were planning on going there anyway.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
fine.
go.
Go.
May as well go under light of day.
Thank you. Thank
We'll
you.
follow you.
Thank you for being very reasonable. We very much appreciate it.
I punch a guard in the neck.
In the nuts. So they go out the back, and they kind of form themselves around you protectively, or in a way that is, it almost seems like they're escorting you to the castle. And as you walk up past the statue of Cord, and then on up to the castle itself, the portcullis lifts, and you can see the heads bobbing, looking down.
It might be best if you do the talking while we're in here.
Yeah.
Doll's not very smart, and I'm not very wise.
Nope.
And
What about me?
your
Just
child.
shut up.
A couple of guards come out and they walk you through. So here's where we're going to have to ask you to relinquish your weapons, and we'll keep them in good care. They'll be given back to you immediately upon your departure. But if you wouldn't mind just handing them over to these men here, they'll keep them stored in a secure location until you leave.
Roll for initiative.
I'll take off my general weapons, but I'll take Bob in its scabbard and hand it to Arnes.
You mean to Armax?
Armax.
Yeah, Arnes is the
Gotcha.
mayor. Okay, so you'll hand
I'm
Bob,
handing-
and Bob's like, no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
handing
no,
this
no, no,
to
no.
you, and I'll expect to get it back from you.
Okay, as you hand over, the last thing you hear is, oh, fuck. And Armax takes it. I will hold it personally.
Don't listen to anything he says.
It's a sword.
I hand her the most chipped, golden bladed sword ever. And then also a nice bejeweled dagger and a crossbow.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, well, here. Places it gives one of the guards, and they start to put it into the secure area in the tower.
I pull out my the dagger and like I reach into my bag and pull out the one crossbow that I keep loaded.
You're like, whoa, that fit in there? How'd that fit in there?
You got it's compact. You gotta fold it up right.
Okay. Anything else in there? One of the guards asks.
Not really, no.
Okay, all right. He takes that and to Dow.
2 hand axes, a dagger, a hammer, and my sword.
I pictured all like one night time.
Yeah. On the table. So are you guys openly wearing any other weapons at this point?
Well, so
I mean-
that's what I was
Openly
curious.
I got my shield.
I was
just to be
curious about
clear.
Can they see any other weapons on?
No.
No.
Everything that's visible, I took off.
Okay.
Like my cards are weapons, but they don't look like weapons, and I haven't
Right,
used
right.
them in here.
And they're not. Yeah, and they're packed.
My question was
so-
going to be, do they then search through
They're not.
backpacks
They're not
and this?
attempting to search. Well, they would ask you to leave your backpacks.
Son of a bitch.
Your heavy equipment. Not like your armor, but like if you're wearing a backpack, they would ask you to leave that there. Probably it's a haversack.
I think you called it a satchel.
If it's a haversack of holding, it's a smaller one, and that probably is not something to be too concerned about. But the big backpacks,
Well, then I retcon 30 seconds, and I put the dagger in the backpack
Okay.
with my crossbow. Obviously, the sword's too big for it, but then I just give the backpack with my stuff in it, and then my
Gotcha.
I'll do
so
the
my
same. All
stuff's
my
just in
weapons.
one.
All right, so your
one spot.
backpack with the weapons that that are visible and so forth, and you can keep the haversack.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
small.
it's not like I'm gonna be using it to pull weapons out. So
Well, I mean, you could, but they don't know that. And you have a backpack?
Yeah, I can drop it.
Okay, so, all right, and so they'll take that. So unless you're wearing anything visible, they're not too excited. They seem rather
My fingernails are really sharp.
not so flexible, but just giving you cursory glances, not searching you or anything like that. And they march you up into the castle proper, keep proper, and then you can see it's not that small. I mean, it's not that big, and there are a few guards here and there, just kind of looking over. You can see that there's a kennel where there is one dog just kind of lying and lolling around.
found him.
And then around the corner comes another big mastiff, this huge thing that just patrolling on its own by itself. Then you can see a stable off to the right, and then the main entry to the
stable's just for the
internal
dogs.
part of the keep, and that's where they take you in next on their way to meet Arnis, and that's what we'll pick up next week.
Guys, I forgot to mention,
Right.
one of them trains dogs.
So
Was
see
it
where
was
this
it, was
goes.
it Filmar or us?